This is the Neil Rogers Show. This is your brain. Any questions?
When you fly on your vacation, do you want to go Virgin?
I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience.
Or do you want an airline that's been around?
Hey, I can take you anywhere you want to go, any way you want to get there, baby.
That's us, non-Virgin Airlines. Not only are we fast, we're loose, too. With service you'll never find on a Virgin flight.
Stewardess, could you flip up my pillow, please?
Sure thing, sport.
Whoa, I said my pillow!
Non-Virgin Airlines. Go round the world on us.
Non-Virgin Airlines, we've really got the knack. At Non-Virgin Airlines, we fly flat on our back.
Non-Virgin Airlines. No restrictions apply.
Okay, 10:06 at WIOD. Happy Friday to you. Here it is. Boy, Rick was right. This week has just flown by, and last week was really draining and enervating and nauseating. We had all the OJ stuff, and we can't get away from it now. And yesterday I go home, and here's Montel with a bunch of black people screaming at a bunch of white people, and the whites are screaming back at the black people. And the whole concept of the program, the topic is the media turning us into a racial thing and dividing the country? And he's got, racial hysteria there on his show for an hour. Every show you turn on, man, they just can't let this thing go. They cannot let go for a second. Also, this is on the AP this morning, although this is very old news, but sooner or later they catch up with everything. A Conyers, Georgia woman claims she received a message from the Virgin Mary. Maybe she flies in Virgin Airlines every October 13th. Today's the day, baby. Today there's going to be a Virgin in Conyers. Local officials say up to 20,000 people may show up for the event today. The local sheriff says 100 tour buses have arrived from as far away as New Mexico. He says the county's motels are booked up, the hotels, the motels, the pup tents, the pickup trucks, the trailer parks. About 25,000 people showed up at the Women's Farm last October 13. And you tell me that there's a lot of really bright people out there. The Virgin Mary, she's going to make an appearance every year in Conyers, Georgia. Oh! All right. And then this thing about what the OJ jury didn't hear, I got to save that for later from the Inquirer. I mean, that's really incredible about how they did the test, the luminol test on the Bronco. And there was just all kinds of blood all over the damn place. Blood had been washed off the Bronco. And it's just some really interesting stuff that for whatever reason the jury never heard. But that's because Marcia and Chris didn't want to do too good of a job. They want to give him a fighting chance. And then here we got the most disgusting. Yesterday we got that big tease from the Panther organization. We got a major announcement going on, which I tried desperately to find out. And then we did, at least ahead of everybody else, we found out it was nothing more than the Beezer signed a new 3-year deal. Well, even if you love the Beezer, if you think he's the greatest goaltender, the greatest human being on the face of the earth, the fact is, if they're not going to be here, who cares what's going to happen the next 3 years after this year? Who gives a flying crap? And then this morning we get hit, just belted right between the eyes with this Mickey Arison and Wayne crap. Now, don't we have that in the thing still here about where Wayne and... Where do we have that thing where Wayne was...
And I'm going to tell you something right now, and you can mark it down.
Okay.
If Broward County would change their mind and decide they wanted to build this facility, I will not play here.
Yeah, okay, so Wayne has already made it very abundantly clear that even if Broward tomorrow, if we gave him like $500 billion and we built him a state-of-the-art facility that had like gold in every seat, golden suppositories for your hemorrhoids under every seat just in case, he still wouldn't play there. Now he says that he won't play in Dade. Are we starting to get the message, hockey fans? Are we starting? Yeah, exactly. Speaking of hemorrhoids and suppositories, you don't need either one because there's already that finger right in that slot. Just put your finger in the slot, baby. Yeah, that's right. He says, it says in the Herald today in this article about the arena, barring a near miraculous development, the hockey club will either be put up for sale or begin making plans to move to another locale by the end of the month. Well, what locale are we talking about? And you nose pickers up there in Palm Beach, you think that we're going to drive up to Palm Beach to watch a hockey game or a basketball game? Well, we don't have to worry about basketball because Mickey Arison is there's the villain. I've been telling you that the last few weeks when we find out what's really going on here and how Mickey Arison is desperately trying to get the Panthers out of town because he don't want no competition. Because he can't really give you a good team. He got you an expensive coach with some slick down hair, but he can't buy a good team. So he's just going to, try to do it with mirrors and shove everybody else out. He says, hey, Wayne, I'll give you a little dose of your own business. It's called muscling out the competition. And today he says, I don't think we need an arena partner. I think it's probably simpler to work on an arena without a partner. So all this bull crap we've been fed for the last several months now about, yeah, they're going to really get together, and they're going to do what's best for everybody, and it's good business, and they're going to build one up there by the Dade-Broward line, right by Joe Robbie's Stadium. You're all full of crap. Because something like that never happens here. The only thing, and by the way, Bob Rubin, you're full of pus, okay? Because, you know, if this wasn't a Bush League town, how come before the Hurricanes started being number one all the time, they used to have 15, 18,000 people in the Orange Bowl, even when they played Notre Dame? And how come when they have been number one the last 10 years most of the time, if they're not playing FSU or Florida or Notre Dame, they have like 40,000 empty seats over there, and this is a major league town? Get out of here. You're full of crap, Bob, you bald-headed geek, you fool. And thanks to Dave Hyde for, justifying what I've been saying for years about Larry King in his column this morning. It says, when you're right, you're right. And Neil Rogers has been right for years on what a fraud Larry King is. How do you like that? Dave Hyde finally gets to it, okay? He says King doesn't do interviews. He does commercials for Johnny Cochran and Company. And by this point, anybody duped into believing King has credibility on anything deserves to be, as in duped.
Loan me $50.
Yeah, loan me this. Attaboy, Dave. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, okay? Devo's got Dave Hyde and that bald-headed geek on every Thursday night. I thought Rubin, maybe had a little bit of sense, but he's just a glib, another one of these typical Herald shills, you know? He's just another wannabe. He's a guy that pretends he's like in a big league town, and he's just in this Bush League place. Stop pretending, Bobby, okay? It's just a goddamn big pasture with a bunch of illegal aliens in it. Sports Palace on the Bay, on Bicentennial Park. That's a nice neighborhood, too, by the way. If you think the arena is nice and safe and in a real good neighborhood, just wait till you get over to Bicentennial Park. That's beautiful. How do you get there, by the way? Can anybody explain to me how you get there? By, a hydroplane, by blimp, and by helicopter? Not by road, certainly. Maybe we just still park down by the arena. Maybe Tony DeNo's Marino will still honor my parking pass, and we just walk over to the arena and Bicentennial Park. That's not a bad walk, huh? From the present Miami Arena to Bicentennial Park. That's a nice, safe walk, about 6:30 at night. No problem. What a maniac. A new arena in Bicentennial Park. And the city of Miami, October 26th, will consider setting aside space in a place where a new arena could be built if a deal comes together. The 5-acre site is on the northeast corner of a port expansion plan that could bring 4 new cruise ship terminals. See, that's all this is all about. Everything is involved with those damn cruise ships of his, where he's ripping off the public something fierce and has been for years and making $1 billion. So let's build an arena right down there by a cruise ship so we can put it all nice, neat package and get it together. And we can get all those fools off the cruise ships, and maybe they'll go to a Heat game, because I guarantee you, if he builds the arena there, nobody else will. But you can go to the bank on that. Let me say it again. All Panther fans, avoid the Heat like the plague. Because it's Mickey Arison that's trying to take away our play toy, okay? Wayne's a piece of dirt, no question about that, but he's dynamite compared to Mickey Arison. He's trying to take away our Panthers, baby, and I say a pox on your ass, Mickey Arison, okay? You got it? You got it?
Loan me $50.
1013 at WIOD.
Of darkness, an insidious force is working to doom the future of all South Florida radio stations except one, 610 WIOD. More than 100 new people a day move to South Florida, and every one of them has been offered a choice. Listen all day to 610 WIOD or be shipped back to Waterloo. They've seen Waterloo. They're listening. It works like this. Listener, you're out of here. And thank you. From News Talk and Entertainment Radio, 610 WIOD.
Hey, asshole.
What word did you say? Cross-dressing men. They're everywhere you look these days. In movies, TV, and magazines. And now there's a place that lets men open their closets to a whole new world of possibilities. It's Victor's Secret.
Yeah, listen, I'm looking for a tasteful bustier that I can wear to the office.
Victor's Secret, founded by Victoria's older and much prettier brother, is the place to cast aside the humdrum world of Levi's and loafers and enter the magical realm of Gucci's and garter belts.
Hey, tell me the truth now. Does the hair on my back look okay sticking out of this tube top?
And don't worry if you're a little shy. At Victor's Secret, we'll help you test the waters with halfway fashions, like lace panties with suspenders, button-fly teddies, and sexy brassieres with the logo of your favorite team.
Give me a San Jose Sharks bra. Says 46AA.
Yep, no doubt about it. When you put your hands on our panties, you'll discover Victor's Secret.
Ow! Easy down there, eh?
Victor's Secret, the feminine fashion boutique that lets you become all the man nobody knew you were.
10:17 at WIOD. Look at that phone. We're off to a rousing start again here this morning, man. They're really worked up about all this stuff. 751 WIOD in Dade, 524 WIOD in Broward, 1-800-944-9463 in Palm Beach, and et cetera and so on, and the green line and the yellow lines, and you know it. Here's a picture of Robert Kardashian and O.J.'s secretary the morning after the killing, standing outside consoling each other, and here's a picture of that garment bag of O.J., which is sitting down there just bursting at the seams, obviously loaded with good stuff, but nobody ever found out what was inside and where the hell it all went, which is kind of interesting. Also, the thing about a prison guard overhearing O.J. sob, I did it during the jailhouse meeting with Rosie Greer, but nobody ever heard about that because it would violate his right to privacy. Okay, good point. 751 WIOD in Dade, so I guess it's going to be an all-day Luis Miguel concert in honor of his show tonight, huh? Because they aren't going to call for nothing this morning. Palm Beach on the Purple Line, hello.
That would be Palm Beach's sweet revenge, having you to have to drive up to Palm Beach.
Ain't going to happen, man. Nobody's going driving up there to go to a hockey game.
Why would you care? You got a beautiful new purple vet.
Yeah. So what about it?
Hey, I can explain the blood on O.J.'s Bronco.
Yeah.
He hit Ben Vereen on the Pacific Coast Highway.
Yeah.
Watched
Are you
it
sure
all.
it was Ben Vereen?
Positive.
Okay. And it's in the latrine, right? Okay, get out of here. 751 WIOD in Dade, 524 WIOD in Broward, AT&T Wireless, pound IOD, 2 green lines, 1-800-944-9463. Here's Lauderdale Lakes. Hello.
Yeah, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're 100% correct. Stay away from them damn heat. They're no good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, listen,
Yeah.
I was in South... What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in South Carolina in June.
Yeah.
And I started up my car.
Yeah.
And I switched on the radio and hit my preset station.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
And you had a Hollywood Toyota commercial on.
Yeah.
And I got it all the way in South Carolina.
We're big up there in South Carolina.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they're getting lynch mob ready right now. Okay, pal.
Yeah. Hey, look, can I get a request?
Okay.
How about someone dig me up? Elvis Presley? Also?
Someone dig me up. Okay, Pally.
All right.
Okay, dig this. Look at that phone this morning. I thought yesterday we got off to a rather slow start. This is just shocking and disturbing and grotesque. Nobody's got anything to say about this great idea that Mickey Arison is screwing us over and says, hey, listen, I don't really not serious about working with Wayne. Who needs a partner anyway? I'm going to stick my own thing down there at Bicentennial Park right by my cruise ships. Nobody gives a crap about that. I think Fat Hank is right. Nobody cares about the fact this is a lame duck team and it's going to be the last season for the Panthers because Wayne's going to wind up selling a franchise. You can almost go to the bank on that right now. Nobody gives a flying crap. Nice going, guys. Nobody cares they got another 1,000 goddamn Panther Pack seats, so they're having to get like almost 2,000 $9 seats to try to put some asses in the seat over there. Nobody gives a crap. 524 WIOD in Broward, Purple Line, pound IOD. It's going to be all Luis Miguel all day to get you ready for this weekend, baby. 1021 at WIOD.
610 WIOD. The edge gets sharper every day.
It's Friday, you bastard.
What is this show? Row? Row what? Row your boat?
Rolanda.
Rolanda. What a puke show this is, man. Another one of these. They got 8,000 talking head shows, and it must be the same goddamn people with different clothes and makeup on all these shows. How many other people are, sitting around not working all goddamn day long? 1025 at WIOD. Here's a mobile in Fort Lauderdale. Hello. Let me say it again. A mobile in Fort Lauderdale.
Good morning, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Getting out of town for the weekend. I got a little Atkins report for you.
Yeah?
3 weeks now, 15 pounds, very happy.
Great.
But get this, cholesterol dropped from 264 to 240, and the doctor's unhappy. Wants to put me on medicine to lower the cholesterol.
No way.
24 points in 2 weeks.
240 is not that bad. 240 ain't exactly like life-threatening.
But it's coming down.
Right, that's my point.
The triglycerides went from 150 to 70.
Well, you know what you need? You need a doctor. You need a real doctor, not an asshole like that.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
I'm serious, but you won't do it. You need to find a good doctor.
Well, maybe that's what I'm going to do. But I have one more question. Does the weight really start to drop slowly after those first 2 or 3 weeks?
It depends on it. I can't tell you. How much do you have to lose?
Well, another 10, 15.
Well, it's going to be slow.
Okay, well, the lowest I've ever been in 20 years, so that makes me feel pretty good.
Well, there you go.
But people still don't believe when you tell them about that diet.
You know something? If they don't believe it, screw them, okay? Just stick with it and keep doing the right thing.
That's what I'm doing. Thank
okay,
you.
pal, good luck.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, when you feel good and you're doing great, it's like yesterday. I go to my mother's, which I don't know if I'm ever going to eat another meal there again, okay? And then she always gives me this bologna. Well, just eat what you want. I'm not forcing you to eat anything. She has a roast, which was very good, some roast beef. And she's got broccoli, and she's got a dish of walnuts. She's got to have 17 different carbohydrates on the table, which I don't want. And she's got the book there, okay? She's got the book. She's had it for 2-3 months now, an extra copy of the Atkins book. So what does she have with the meat? She's got parsnips. Well, first of all, who even ever heard of parsnips, okay? Oh, they're not potatoes, they're parsnips. So, they're okay. They basically have no taste anyway. They're like kind of putting mush in your mouth. And so I finish with this, and I sit down, I open up the Atkins book, and I look under the vegetable list. Next to sweet potatoes, what vegetable has the highest number of grams of carbohydrates? Parsnips. 1 tablespoon has 18 grams. For a tablespoon. You know how much a tablespoon is of a vegetable? Yeah, right, like your thumb. It's kind of like, it's like she's working overtime just to make sure I don't succeed, just to make sure I don't lose too much weight so I can keep wearing these old Jew baggy pants of mine and walk around like a big slob, okay? And this has been going on all of my life. I'm 50, almost 53 years old, and she's doing, I'm doing the best I can. Right, to screw it up for me, bitch. Did I say bitch? That's right. Open line in Dade, 751, 1 on the purple line, pound IOD, 1 on the blue line, 524, and 2 on the green lines. Awful weak start here this morning. I thought people would be psychotic about this damn Mickey thing. Mickey, my good friend Mickey Arison with his goddamn cruise ships, which you can stick the whole Port of Miami right up his ass. Here's a mobile in Hallandale. Hello.
Hey, Neil. I think I got the whole thing figured out. Follow me and tell me how close I am.
Bob Rubin is right, man. This is a great town. This is a real sports town. Right.
Tomorrow morning,
Nobody cares.
Tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up and read about a tawdry affair between Mickey Arison and Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
And where the Beezer was when he comes out for the next game, we're going to find Dion. And then Dion's going to carry the Panthers clear to the...
Okay, we have an open line in Dade, 751, 1 on the blue line, 524, 1 on the purple. This is my last time. I'm going to queue up Luis right now, okay? You don't want to play the game today, huh, folks? That's okay. I'm feeling great. I thought it was just going to be, we've had a real piece of cake week here. No problem at all. No problem at all. But, boy, if there's one day during the week that these people, want to let you off the hook, it ain't going to happen. It just ain't going to happen. There's got to be at least one day during the week or they're not happy. What the hell is that? I don't know what this is. What happened to my Luis? There he is, 8 o'clock tonight, Night Center, tonight, tomorrow, Sunday night, which we still never heard any more about that Sunday, whether it's sold out or not, because, again, we can't hear from nothing, because we're out of contact with everybody. And I got to laugh. Yesterday I get home, and I'm calling up Rimmer, I'm calling up this one. Well, next time you want some information, call this one and call that one. Right. It was just a big song and a dance about the goddamn Beezer, which who gives a crap, okay? The most popular player on the team because that's the only name they know. They don't know any of the other players, that's all. So it's the Beezer. Plus, they like saying that. It's the Beezer. And they're all screaming and yelling. And I got news for you. Fitzpatrick's better than he is. Here's a lady in Kendall. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm sorry. My phone's kind of getting
Crappy,
bad
yeah.
here. I may have to switch phones and call you back. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. I was kind of surprised at what you said about Montel Williams' show because in the last couple of months in one of the magazines, there was a picture of him, his beautiful blonde wife. And
he has a blonde wife?
Yes, and their new baby.
Well, he's very light-complected, too, so maybe Time Out magazine will put his ass on the cover and blacken it up a few shades.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised that they were all, he had them one side against the other.
Oh, yeah, he was doing a real, almost like a race war right on TV yesterday, and then the one woman started trying to, explain her opinion. No, you're here to talk about race, don't you know that? In other words, she wasn't getting everybody whipped up.
Yeah, because, I'm the same age as you are,
yeah.
Ultimately. I'm 52.
Yeah.
And I was born and raised here without prejudice, and I have dated black men. I'm blonde and Caucasian.
Yeah.
And so when I saw the picture, I didn't think anything about it, but every time I see a picture of a famous black man, almost every one of them has a white wife.
There you go.
Did you notice Sidney Poitier?
Sidney Poitier with a white wife.
Yeah, Joanna Simkus.
Yeah, Joanna
Simkus. Married a long time.
Yeah.
The guy that's the musician that married Peggy Lipton.
I think Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles have white wives, but of course, how could they tell,
Right. There's a bunch of them, but when you said that about Montel, I about fell over.
Yeah. Well, thank God he don't want to exploit anything, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you have a great day.
Okay, thanks
and get a
lot,
new phone.
dear.
Okay, see ya.
Okay.
Open line and Dade, 751-9463, 751-WIOD. Mickey Arison's going to build an arena right down there on Bicentennial Park where all the geeks are. It's going to be great. And Wayne Huizenga says, oh, well, he don't want to play in Dade. And, of course, he's already said he won't play in Broward. And, of course, the people in Palm Beach said, well, you're too busy talking to everybody else. We don't want to talk to you because that's our excuse. We ain't got no money anyway. So it's all over, baby. I hate to break the news to you, but it's history. So you better enjoy it while you can. Ottawa tonight, lots of unsold tickets. Islanders Sunday. Here's Miami. Hello. Miami. Oh, are they bad today? Man, are they bad? Are they bad? Are they dumb? Are they slow? Are they preoccupied with bullcrap like trying to make a living? Yeah, let's go, pal.
Well, hey,
what's
let's
the
go.
problem here? What's the story?
Every time I hear you never have any callers, I give you a call because I hardly give you a call because the lines are always so busy.
Oh, yeah, right.
And so I ask
this town is dead. You know, Bob Rubin is so full of crap, it's coming out of every pore in his body. I thought he was a pretty decent guy. He's just a bullcrap artist. He's just another shill. This is a big league town. This is Bush League, and so are you, goddamn Bob Rubin.
This is not. This is
a joke.
You know how many times I contemplate on leaving Miami?
Yeah.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit. No, but anyway, like I always say that, you always complain that you don't have any calls.
That's
and
right.
Your boards are always full.
No, it is not. I got the two green lines sitting there right now. Palm Beach, they don't care about any of this. They don't give a crap.
But I thought
they don't care. They love driving all the way down to Miami to go to a goddamn game. They just love that thought. They don't want to just drive like up to maybe West Broward right off the Sawgrass in 25 minutes. God forbid they do that.
No,
they don't care about anything in Palm Beach.
But no, you got to understand. Sports,
other than being professional rednecks and old Jews.
Sports is the only business that can abuse its patrons and they can get away with it.
Well, they're running out, but it ain't happening. They're running out of patience, though. The patrons, they're not showing up.
Exactly.
They're getting pissed off.
You saw what happened with baseball. They're basically giving the tickets away,
right.
And people are still not going.
That's right.
These people better wake up before they go out of business.
Well, screw them.
But no, what I was going to call you about was I thought we were going to. OJ was over. It's over. Let's get on with our lives. These people don't want to talk about anything though, but OJ.
Do they?
And every time I'm flipping the
they don't want to talk about anything. Period. Here today.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting in my 2 cents that every time I'm flipping through the with a remote control.
It's a sickness. I've been telling you this for months. It's a sickness with the American public, man. And I couldn't believe it yesterday. I'm flipping around a channel looking for a newscaster for something, and every show, every one of these talking head shows, every one of these so-called news tabloid shows, day and date and hard copy and soft copy, every show that's on is OJing it up again.
Yeah, and you know what? I flip it off. I can't.
Jesus, God Almighty!
You can only watch so much of that garbage before you get saturated and you just become disinterested. But you got to understand that the majority of the people have no life, and that's all they can do is watch these shows, and they get some enjoyment out of it.
Well, let them go to the strip shopping mall or something, for crying out loud. Do something exciting. Let them get in and have an outing.
Hey, Neil, and also one more thing. I got to compliment you that I remember when you made this appearance in Biscayne Babies, like about 8 years ago, something like that.
With Caprita, yeah.
You were a blimp back then.
Yeah.
And I saw you...
I was a big fat slob, that's right.
Exactly, and I saw you like about a year and a half ago or something like that over at... the stadium for a football game.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty good.
Well, I've lost a lot more weight since then.
You've lost a lot of weight, man.
That's right. I've lost like almost a person.
But you gotta
and I still got 30 pounds to go.
Mommy doesn't want you to get to your goal.
That's my point, and that's why I'm not eating any more meals. No, I'm serious. I'll send her that check once a month. I don't need to go over there and have her keep putting stuff on the table and go through this routine. I don't know what to make. Yeah, well, just cut the crap. You got the book right there, okay? Open it up and read it and stop putting parsnips. She puts parsnips on the guy. Do you ever even hear of parsnips?
No, I've never heard of parsnips.
Parsnips.
Never.
Something out of a goddamn Alice in Wonderland book or something. Parsnips.
Well, how many more pounds do you have before you reach your goal?
About 30.
That's it. You're almost there.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
You're almost there, man.
And you know something? I hate to tell you this because it's like a Dom DeLuise story. I got so aggravated with the parsnips because I've been having a good week this week, and I just said, okay, this day is ruined. I went out on the way home. I ate a candy bar. Stopped at the gas station. I went and got a candy bar, and then last night before I watched the Penguins get beat by whoever the hell they played, I went out and got 2 pints, not one but 2 pints of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and I ate them both.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Incredible.
How do you like that? But I took a half a diabetes pill. My blood sugar this morning was 96, which is fine, and life will go on, and I'll get back on it now.
Exactly.
But she screwed up my whole day yesterday. One day a week, every week, has to be screwed up because she feigns stupidity, okay? She pretends she don't know. I don't want all those vegetables, Ma. I don't want those nuts, okay? Take your nuts and shove them, honey.
Oh, man.
Have a great life, pal.
All right. Take it easy, Neil. Bye.
Okay. All these people try to ruin your goddamn... They can't stand success. And you want to know why? Because if I really succeed, then she realizes how fat she is. And believe me, real fat. Oh, I lost an ounce this year. I'm on that Weight Watchers. I'm on that whatever the hell she's on. Drugs, I think. Drugs for old people. Parsnips my ass. I'm serious. I went ballistic when I looked in that book. And she's got the book sitting right there. It's got more. I could have eaten a whole baked potato with butter on it and had less carbohydrates than, like 3 tablespoons of parsnips. Parsnips! And they suck! They taste like mush. Ma. God. Every time you just start making a little progress, somebody gets in your way.
That fucking bitch.
The opinions expressed by the host, guests, or callers on WIOD are not necessarily those of the station or its sponsors. All WIOD programs are copyright 1995 by WIOD Incorporated. No tape recordings or transcripts may be created or distributed without prior written consent of WIOD Incorporated.
Packwood can't keep his packer in his pants.
Take me out to see OJ. Take me out to the trial. Buy me some ice cream and watch it melt. We'll know how Nicole and Ron Goldman felt, 'cause it's root for the hero. If he wins, the jury's insane. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 stabs, you're dead in the OJ game.
1042 at WIOD. You know, if you look at Wayne's push there on the front page of the Herald, he says he will not own a team that plays in downtown Miami. Well, guess what, Wayne? You do own a team that plays in downtown Miami. So what's the message? What's the message? The message basically is he's going to sell the team. We're going to lose the Panthers. They're going bye-bye. So just prepare yourselves for that, okay? If you're a hockey lover like I am, you better get out there for every damn game you can, because this is it. This is the finale. We had 3 years, well, like 2.5 years if you count the shortened season, and that's it. And Bob Rubin sits back and says he has no patience with people who call us a Bush League town. Well, it is. So you have no patience with people who tell the truth, Bob. You can't handle the truth, okay? You're a blue sky. You're a bullcrap artist. Because you got to convince yourself, oh, yeah, we got 4.5 million people. Big deal. If Joe Robbie wouldn't have gone out there and got his own financing and built Joe Robbie Stadium, there would be nothing here. There'd be nothing here. There'd be no Dolphins. There'd be no Marlins. There'd be no Heat. There'd be no Panthers. There'd be nothing. Zero. Zippity-doo-dah. But it's a big league town. Make no mistake about that. Every other big league town in the country, Chicago, the United Center, Boston, the Fleet Center, Washington, they're building, they got that new arena downtown. Everywhere else where they have a basketball and a hockey team, they work together, and they either privately or with some public funding, or however the hell they did it, they managed to build a beautiful new arena and work together and get it done, because that just makes sense. But here we got 2 stubborn rich guys, and one of them, the boat guy, the cruise guy, he wants to push the other one out. He don't want no competition. He says, hey, Wayne, I'll beat you at your own game. You've been pushing the guys out for years now, all your competitors. I'm going to do the same with you. Take your hockey team and shove it, okay? Send them to Nashville. Just get them out of here. As if those of us who go to the hockey games are going to go see the Heat. You're dreaming, baby. Take your Heat and stick them. Take that basketball and stick it, put it in Uranus. But it's a big league city, man. We know how to get things done. Right. I guess these people haven't been here long enough. I guess Rubin has Alzheimer's. He doesn't remember back in those days when the city of Miami kept insisting that they were going to renovate the Orange Bowl. They were going to build a new stadium in downtown Miami. And Joe Robbie says, hey, if you're a businessman, we don't want a stadium down here, okay? Right where I'm building it, right at the county line. That's where you build it, okay? Right off the goddamn expressway with its own exit right off the turnpike so people can drive right in there. That's the way you did it, and Joe Robbie did it right. For all the pieces of crap that he may have been, he did it right. But it's a big league town. Yeah, we got big league crime and big league venereal disease. Here's Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Hey, Neil. How you doing, buddy?
Okay, sir.
Good to hear it. You see the game last night?
What game is that?
Pitt got worked by the Blackhawks.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. Pretty weak. Well, you know, it was one of those...
Go ahead.
One of those games when it just wasn't going to happen. They kept hitting the post and puck rolled. Yeah, they just...
He had like 3 shots right on the goal, and he just
it was just one of those nights when Eddie the Eagle pulled it out of his ass, and that won't happen again soon.
No? Anyways, I saw the guy went to the game Wednesday night.
Yeah.
It was a great game, man. 6 goals. I don't think the Panthers...
I wonder if Mr. Big League Bob Rubin was at the game Wednesday night. Mr. Hotshot.
I don't think so.
You wouldn't know a hockey puck from a kumquat.
That was my second hockey game, man.
Yep.
It was great.
Well, you better go catch a bunch of them, man.
I'm going to. And listen, it's flu season, so you better get your flu shot. All right?
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I'll go right down the street right now, man.
Take care.
Good luck to you, pal. Yeah, get my flu shot. We can go back like last year all over again. Get me real sick. We have an open line in Broward. I don't think that would happen again, though. You know what? I think if I got it this year, I'd be okay. Because since I've been on the Atkins, I haven't been sick once. Just when I come in here, of course. But, I mean, other than that, that's probably just a coincidence, though, don't you think? I'm telling you, the Atkins thing should be so big, it should be just gigantic. It should be, instead of OJ, which is just a bunch of repetitive crap, they should be doing the Atkins diet on TV and all these talking head shows every day and saving people's lives and getting rid of diabetes and helping people live long and be healthy and feel good. But no, they don't want to do that because nobody wants to hear about that. It's not exciting enough. There's no murder and bloodshed involved in it. Open line in Broward County. Let's go. Let's fill up every goddamn line. We won't talk to you, but let's fill them up anyway. 524-WIOD, damn it. You lazy, miserable. I can't believe that they don't care about this. Bob Rubin's right. This is really a big league town. You don't give a crap. If they're here, fine. If they're not here, that's okay. And you can take the heat and shove them too. And you can take the Dolphins and blow them out your ass. Okay. Whatever you say. Here's a mobile in Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil. What's up?
How you doing, sir?
Not bad. One thing I don't understand, I read in the paper where Huizenga says that 2/3 of the population's cut off. If the stadium is filled up 97%, what the hell does he care if 2/3? If the stadium was 1/3 full, I would say, okay, he has a point.
Yeah.
But what the hell? I mean, if he can get 97% with supposedly just a third of the population, what the hell does he care? You know, if somebody really wants
to see the game. Well, first of all, he's not getting 97% this year. He's dying on the vine.
Because
and secondly,
because they're in limbo. I mean, it's part of it. I
don't buy that. I still say if that was at the date, the Morton brothers years ago gave that land to Joe Robbie, where the stadium is now, that Lake Lucerne. Mm-hmm. They gave all that acres and acres of land, and he built a stadium there. And when Wayne bought all of that, he owns all of that. They got enough land there to build a beautiful state-of-the-art arena right next to the stadium, that's how they do it in Philly. They got the vet right next to the arena there.
Oh, no,
that's the way you do it. It would be perfect.
That'd be ideal, but of course Wayne doesn't have the money.
And, of course, Mickey don't want to go in on it because he's a selfish piece of crap and he's going to do his own thing and don't want no partner and really wants to do everything. I've told you this for weeks and people got very angry about it. Mickey Arison wants to push the Panthers out of town.
Yeah, but I think Mickey Arison has the same situation where Huizenga has, where he's got that land by Carnival Cruise or by the terminals and stuff, and he wants all his crap in one place. And
well, who the hell who's going to go over there? How are they going to get there?
Oh, that's a good point.
How do you drive there? How do you get 18, 20,000 people over in that area? How do you get there?
I guess he'll
helicopter. Helicopter. That's right. We're all going to go on a cruise ship. That's
exactly. It. All right, Neil.
Have a great day,
pal.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're going to go out on a cruise ship, and when you come back losing all your money gambling out there, then you come back and it'll bring you to a basketball game. All right. Boy, oh boy. See, this is the problem. We don't have the major corporate sponsors in this town, even if they do build the arena. We don't have that like they did in Chicago and in Boston. That's number one. And number two, we don't have people that have any kind of... I mean, it's one thing to be a good businessman. I understand that. Nobody wants to go into a losing proposition. But we just don't have that benevolent Santa Claus guy. We thought we had it. It turned out to be a bald-headed geek. All we got are a bunch of greedy, selfish, egotistical maniacs, and they're not going to do anything that's right. You can smell it. You can sniff it. You just know it. It ain't going to happen. They're going to stick it to us. And you know something? Life will go on. As much as I love hockey, as much as I love the Panthers, as much money as I spent on extra tickets this year, as much as I try to promote and get everybody out there, you know something? Somehow we managed all those years without them, and we'll somehow survive after they leave. You know what I'm saying, Wayne? You jackass, you bald-headed freak.
At 610 WIOD, when we say news, we mean business.
President Clinton has eased restrictions to travel to Cuba by Cuban Americans, academics, clergy, and students.
Jennifer Wren, the best news. Middays on News, Talk, and Entertainment Radio. 610 WIOD.
Wayne Huizenga.
1054 WIOD. Two open lines in Dade where some people were obviously very impatient because they have a full, rich, busy life. 751 WIOD. Let's do a mobile in Miami. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Okay.
This is your 26-year-old Latino male caller.
Yes.
And I'm calling to let you know that I am leaving Miami. because I hate it down here.
Well, isn't that great? This is really uplifting. Everybody's called to tell us they're bailing out, and we're all here. We're all stuck.
Yeah, I'll be back next week, though. I'm only going on vacation.
Oh, I see. Where are you going?
New York. I'm going to go see, I want to see a Broadway play. Somebody told me Kiss of the Spider Woman was a real good play.
Yeah.
So I'll be gone for a week, but I'll be back.
You're going to New York? Sure. Okay. He's gone. We have an open line of dates. That was the end of it. That was it. Okay, great calls here this morning, by the way. This is a big league city, baby. Just call Bob Rubin at the Herald. He'll tell you. He has very little patience for anybody who says it's anything other than that, who tells the truth. Here's Pompano Beach. Hello.
Oh, Neil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need, maybe you know this, I've been looking, I'm on that diet.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I've been looking at when I look at the carbohydrates, when they say total carbohydrates, do they mean total in the whole can or the whole thing?
Total per serving, whatever the serving is, okay, that's what it means.
Oh, okay.
Per serving.
Per serving, okay, and I've done pretty good on it, and I heard that guy yesterday said his cholesterol went up.
Yeah.
Mine went down in 2 months from 215 to 205.
Beautiful.
And I went from 205 pounds to I'm 185 now.
Oh! Great.
So that's all I got.
Keep it up, pal.
All right, thank you.
See ya. Okay. Bye. Open line at Broward, 524. Yeah, the cholesterol isn't going to, drop 100 points in a week. I mean, in fact, mine stayed the same, that first blood test. What do I care? It's not bad. But my triglycerides dropped from over 300 to what was it, 66? What the hell's wrong with that? Here's a mobile in Key West. Hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Okay, sir.
Hey, I agree with you on the arena and everything. That's ridiculous. I got the chance to hear the city manager talk to us. Cesar Odious?
Odious, yes.
Odious, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they come back and say Miami has no money, you could say, well, Mr. Odious says that they're ahead $1 billion in their bank account right now. They got like a 4A rating. So, I don't know where they're coming up with, Miami needs this.
First, wait a minute. Why should the city, number one, why should the city build it anyway? And number two, where are they going to build it? Are they going to go building it downtown? And then Wayne says, well, I'm not going to play there anyway?
Hey, stranger things have happened in Miami City meetings, right?
Because I heard what Mr. Odious said last night on the news.
No sé si ir al baño o darle cuerda a mi reloj.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wind this, Caesar.
Okay.
Isn't that what Brutus said? Wind this, Caesar.
Oh, right.
Okay, good luck to us, pal.
You too. Bye-bye.
See ya. Go Panthers while we still got you, baby. So let's see. We got 41, less we've had 2. So there are 39 home games left in the history of the Florida Panthers. So we're going to have to, have the big countdown this season. You better grab onto every one because each one is like another tick off of our, you know what I'm saying? It's like when O.J. had those numbers on the wall counting down the days. Here's a mobile in Pompano Beach. Hello.
Hello, Neil. How
yes,
you
sir.
doing?
Okay.
Yeah, 37 pounds, 3 months.
37 pounds? Oh! Fantastic.
I had a couple questions, though.
Of course, you probably don't have a mother that's feeding you parsnips.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, yeah, see, there you go. Oh, she's the only person in America who could find parsnips because it's loaded with carbohydrates. Bitch.
Why is caffeine, the book really doesn't explain why
because
caffeine.
It messes up your metabolism, man. Don't even ask any questions. Don't even think about taking it.
All right, another question
Caffeine-free sodas, caffeine-free everything. Decaf coffee, no caffeine.
Okay, no wonder. I reached kind of a plateau where, it's tough to, I need about another 20 more pounds.
Well, it'll come.
The other thing is, does it hurt does it screw you up if you continue with very, very low carbohydrate?
You don't want to continue too low. Are you doing the keto sticks?
Yeah.
Well, you don't want it dark purple because then you're going to get gout and you're going to do kidney damage, and it's not a good idea for the long term.
Oh, okay.
Just be patient. Rome wasn't knocked down in a day, okay? Just be patient.
Well, maybe I can eat some Ben & Jerry ice cream or something like that.
There you go. Once in a great while, man. I have no regrets. It was pretty damn good. Just stay away from the parsnips, okay?
All righty.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah.
Open line of day at 751. I mean, if you're going to cheat, at least eat something that tastes good, like English Toffee Crunch, man. That is good. I got no guilt feelings. I don't feel like Dom DeLuise. Hey, I went off. I was pissed off. She screwed up my thing yesterday. So I figure, hey, it's a lost day. I might as well enjoy something good. And I did, and I got on the scale this morning. There was no change from yesterday. So I don't feel like my life has changed because I did a little binge one day, okay? Now, what's Woody bringing for lunch today, by the way? Steak from where? Is that going to happen or not?
As far as I know.
As far as we know.
Greenwich Village.
He's bringing in from Greenwich Village. Well, hell, he'll never get here in time. Here's Boca on the purple line. Hello. Oh, are they slow? Are they slow and just ponderous and confused?
Neil.
Yes.
How you doing today,
Turn
buddy?
that radio off, buddy.
It's off, man.
Okay, man.
I couldn't drive and looking at the same time.
Yeah.
Listen, saw a bumper sticker today.
Yeah.
Said looking for a new adventure in this town?
Yeah.
Try looking up your ass.
Is that what it said?
Couldn't believe it. Later.
Okay. We have an open line in, so it said, looking for adventure in space, look in Uranus. Open line on the purple line, pound IOD, and or just pound this.
The progressive alternative to Schlock FM Rock.
So what kind of ice cream was it?
WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. News, talk, and entertainment radio. 610 WIOD.
Change his voice. Even my mother, I said, pass the parsnips and shut up. Even she recognized that he wasn't even doing a voice, and yet some of those people who called in, I'm not saying many, thank God, but some of them, and one guy says, young guy, well, I'm having a tough time believing this is really, yeah, right. No, that wasn't O.J. Simpson on with Phil yesterday. I'm O.J. Simpson. How do you like that? You want to talk to me? Okay. I did it, first of all. And number two, I'm not sorry. And number three, I'm arrogant and obnoxious. Open line on the green line, 1-800-944-9463, 1-800-944, and he just makes it more ridiculous and more ridiculous and more ridiculous, and there's still that element out there, man, who are just so stupid that no matter if you held up a billboard and said it's just a joke, well, come on, O.J., what did you just say? Here's Wellington. Hello? Wellington. How is that possible? How is that possible? How is it possible for there to be so many assholes in one place? Yeah. What is that? Is the guy fall in a well? Is he in a barrel? Or is he just a total asshole? Let's go to a lady in Miami. Hello. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm just punching all over the place. Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
You surely have a nice show.
What is it?
I'm from Cincinnati, and I'm down here.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's a horrible city.
No, it isn't.
Oh, it's a disgusting place.
No, it isn't.
I'd rather be dead than be in Cincinnati.
You're crazy.
No, I'm not. I may be crazy, but that much I know for a fact.
Why?
Because it blows. It's a disgusting. It's like a bastion of Nazism.
Oh, great.
But anyway.
Yes, I heard you speaking of the diet book. Do you know where I could find one?
Cincinnati would be good. Open line in Dade. Don't put any old farts on here today, man. I'm not in the mood for craggy old farts that all sound like they got emphysema, okay? Open line in Dade, 751-WIOD. We got one over there in a green line if you're in Palm Beach and under the age of 100, which is highly unlikely. 1-800-944-WIOD. Do you know where I can get a book? Yeah. Yeah, look under a rock, okay? Go out in a tree in a backyard. Maybe there's a bookstore right next to your house, okay? That's nice and convenient so you don't have to go too far. Here's Deerfield Beach. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
I am so attached, and I love the Panthers so much.
But I'm ready to kiss them goodbye, man.
I got to read something here. I was just digging through my old when the first season before the season tickets.
Yeah.
They had a promo brochure, and I think you might find this interesting. If you have just a moment, okay?
I got a moment.
Okay, this is in the
got
promo.
About 3 hours and.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here it says the games will be at the Miami Arena until the Panthers' new arena is finished.
In Nashville, right. They just left that part out. They left that part out.
Well, okay. No, not necessarily. Buying season tickets this year will guarantee your right to buy season tickets for the same seats in the Miami Arena as long as the Panthers play there.
Yeah.
The new arena will be a state-of-the-art, not it might be, not it could be, not it depending on public funding.
Well, he lies a lot.
It says, you can't, okay. It says the new arena will be a state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind facility. It will be ready as soon as possible, hopefully by the Panthers' third season. When the Panthers transfer to the new arena, there will be a new seat assignment, and the Panthers will attempt to keep the locations as similar as possible.
Right, just like they did in the stadium, right, where most of the people got screwed.
Well, however, architecturally, the new arena will be radically different from the Miami Arena. So, for example, the 20th, boom. Okay, and then, but everyone who gets ticket orders postmarked by June 12th and remains a season ticket holder will automatically get priority for seating in the new arena and will have preference over all new season ticket buyers.
And I'm going to tell you something right now, and you can mark it down. If Broward County would change their mind and decide they wanted to build this facility, I will not play here.
Yeah.
Neil?
Yes?
What about false advertising?
The man lies a lot, so what about it?
Well,
the more money you got, the more you're allowed to lie. Don't you understand that? False advertising. Come on, pal. You weren't born yesterday.
Neil?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, but I mean, it's just, how can you put out something like that? And
very easily, because there's a sucker born every minute. Have a great day, pal. He wants me to, like, you're going to argue about something they wrote 3 years ago. Have a good life, buddy. I'll see you at the arena, man, if it's still there. Open line on the blue line, 524-9463, 524. If the Morton brothers wouldn't have given that land to Joe Robbie, I'm telling you right now, and you can call Bob Rubin if they're able to tell him this, that bald-headed geek, there would be no Dolphins here, okay? You can go to the bank. You can bet your life on it. But, hey, it's a real big league town, and we know how to get our stuff done, man. We really know how to get our crap together. Right. Whatever you say, okay, I believe you, I buy it because I'm real gullible like this last guy. Because I read it in a brochure somewhere, then it must be true. It's false advertising. I'm going to take him to court. How do you like that?
And I'm going to tell you something right now.
Save it. Here's Miami. Hello.
Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Buenos dias, amigo.
Well,
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo va, Uji?
Well, I'll tell you, that game the other day was just fantastic. 6-1, unbelievable.
It was molto bene, right, the best.
Were the Canadians bad, or we were
Canadians
just great?
suck. Canadians got beat by Tampa Bay last night.
Oh, boy, well.
Continuing their Florida, they just searching for points in Florida. They can't get arrested in Florida.
Well, I'll tell you, Fitzpatrick was really a great goalie. I mean, we were watching him. We took the Panther pack, and, of course, we never made it to the top because there was plenty of room, and we kept on sliding.
Right, there you go.
And it didn't really good. We came down to see you between 2 and 3, but we couldn't find you in 125.
Well, I don't know how, because I was right there, and I never got up and left and departed. I may have gone to take a leak, but that was all the game was.
With those lines, I wouldn't doubt it. I wanted to thank you for that tape from Legends of the Fall. This is the fruitcake that got it the last time. Really enjoyed it very much, and be looking forward to going to the Islanders game, not this Sunday, because I'm still a Dolphin fan, so I think we got a conflict, but I saw on the schedule they gave us there's another one coming up about
What
a
do
week
you mean
later.
we have a conflict?
Well, the game is at 4.
The Dolphins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true, because it's 7:30. Is it still 7:35 on Sunday?
I don't know. I think it's probably a 6 o'clock game. 6:05.
Yeah, so I'm missing the
So you have to see the whole Dolphin game? Who are the Dolphins playing this week?
Oh, boy, I'm embarrassed.
They're playing New Orleans.
Well, hey, listen, Bernie stands a chance against the Saints, maybe.
That's my point. The Dolphins should be so far ahead by the third quarter. Don't be making excuses, man. We need every ass in the seat.
No, I took Mama down, and she really had a great time. And just to let you know, for my birthday, my brother sent me the Atkins cookbook from up north because I told him about the diet. Hopefully, he's gotten the original book, and old Gordo up there is taking care of it.
Yeah.
But it really is great, and we enjoy it.
Okay, Pally.
Take care, guy.
Butch up a little.
You got it.
See ya. Open line in Dade. Like I said, I don't want to talk to no old people, no faggots, no white people, no black people, no Orientals. Asian people. 11:13. Not that I'm prejudiced or anything. I just am not in the mood to talk to that group of people, okay? And any of those other groups. I don't want to talk to no Indians. I don't want to talk to no, Eskimos.
This week we've got a choice. Either to believe the Selena case where she says that she was chasing her around with a gun, shooting at her was an accident, or the Menendez brothers who have, their parents had supernatural powers, so they had to kill them.
Right.
Or we could go stand in a forest fire with our pants full of popcorn. What do you want to do? Got the popcorn?
Yeah, right here.
Ooh. Rick and Suds, 6 to 10 a.m. on News, Talk, and Entertainment Radio, 610 WIOD.
Killed your wife and run, left them there in bits and pieces. The trial's moving on.
Okay.
Chance of acquittal decreases. Traces of blood everywhere that match your DNA. Traces of blood, that's yours, O.J. Thick black curly hair. You left the glove and bloody tracks, oh, the cap you used to wear. You're a homicide, a wacko. Traces of blood all around that match your DNA. Traces of blood, that's yours, O.J. You closed your eyes and said a prayer. They wouldn't find a trace of blood still there. Tainted photographs. Time was showing us your true side. Ripped them both in half. Now the evidence you can't hide. Traces of blood everywhere that match your DNA. Traces of blood, that's yours, O.J.
11:18 WID. By the way, did you know that they had a sworn affidavit from the prison guard that overheard him confess to Rosie Greer? Did you know they had that? And then the little judge refused to admit it because it said it would violate his privacy. Did you know that? They had a sworn affidavit. It wasn't just like kind of a rumor back in the, they had a sworn affidavit. He says, I swear it, damn it. He was probably part of the conspiracy, though, right? Right. Here's a lady in Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, I'd like to ask you something, Neil.
Yes.
Did I hear you mention Italy yesterday?
Did I mention
You were raving about Italy.
Yeah.
Would you tell me something about it? I'm planning a trip.
Well, what do you mean tell you something about it? It's kind of shaped like
Is it great?
a boot.
Huh?
What do you want me to tell you about it?
Is it good? Is it great? Is it what? You know.
What did I say yesterday?
Well, you were very flattering, but I thought perhaps you'd like to
So why would I
break
say
the
something
monotony?
different today? It's great.
It is great.
Yeah.
And
but they don't
that's it.
like old people there. We have two open lines in Broward, 52494. What is it?
That was the scooting lady.
No, it was not.
Was it?
No, it was not the scooting lady, okay? And quit farting in there so bad. He's got such bad gas in there because he's been eating chili dogs from Stan's Deli the last 2 days for lunch that he's lighting incense. And I'm not making that up. He's lighting incense in that control room in there because he's got such bad problems. Two open lines in Broward. I'd like to talk to somebody under the age of 500, by the way. 524-9463, 524-WIOD. Major, gigantic front page story here today, and it don't bother these folks. You want to know why? Because they don't give a crap about anything. They don't have the passion. They don't have the passion. Phones. Here's Cutler Ridge. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
How the hell are you?
Okay.
Couple things. I noticed you like a lot of sports.
Yeah.
What about auto racing? Are you going to come down to Homestead?
Hate it.
You hate it?
Yeah, that's for rednecks.
Okay, well, I guess that answers that. Two, as far as your diet goes, you keep saying that you're losing weight, but watch now because you've got down so low that you got to start remembering that you're getting more active. So you're going to gain more muscle mass, doing more things. So we'll start worrying about your inches, not your weight.
My inches ain't going to grow, I'll tell you that right now. I mean, I pray for it every day, but it ain't going to happen. It's too late.
Okay. Shameless request?
Yes, sir?
I don't know what y'all call it, but the one where Hillary and Bill Clinton...
We're looking at
taxes?
10 inches.
Wow. What is it now?
About the taxes. Hillary Clinton, when they get into trouble for taxes. You still got that?
Pay for white water?
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
No.
Are you sure that's it?
Well, I'm not 100% sure.
Well, how does it go? Sing me a couple of bars.
It's been so long since I've heard it.
What does it say?
Well, it's just where Hillary Clinton and...
Pay for white water.
Is that it?
No.
Oh.
No, the one where
Good thing I
Hillary...
didn't waste anybody's time with that.
Where Hillary's going to get into... go to jail for her taxes and...
Okay. I'll dig it out, pal.
Thanks.
See ya. What is he talking about? We have an open line in Dade, 751-WIOD, one in Broward, 524. Now, so what do I do now? What do I do now, Mr. Hotshot?
About what?
About this piece of copy that's not here. I just got through telling you, baby, there ain't nothing in there. Fat Boy says to me yesterday...
Their phones downstairs. I've left messages on both voice.
Yeah, Fat Boy yesterday, who's the biggest bullcrap artist on the face of the earth, he tells me, oh, well, you got a new copy. Well, guess what? I'll just pull out the sex bitch copy and read that, okay? Because this account is just constantly a problem for some reason.
610 WIOD. Assume the position.
Hey, Neil, this is Randy West. And if you can't tell the difference between me and Ron Jeremy, you should try girls.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 11:27, I was waiting for the punchline, but it never came, kind of like Randy West. Open line in Dade, 751-WIOD, 1 in Broward, 524-9463. They don't care about the arena. They don't care about... They're sick and tired of Wayne Huizenga, Mickey Arison, all these people with the money. If we lose the teams, they don't care. Life is going to go on. Somehow this Bush League place that existed for years, there was no basketball team here. There was no hockey team. Once upon a time, there was even no Dolphin team. And you know something? Before it got all those sports teams, it was a hell of a lot better than it is now. Stop and think about that. Is that a lie? Is there anybody who would disagree with that? Before this town got any professional Major League sports franchises, South Florida as a whole, that's with an H, was a hell of a lot better than it is right now. It was clean. It was beautiful. It wasn't overrun with illegal aliens and deadbeats. It was a beautiful place. It had like a beach. So Chris Baker, by the way, has got America's number 5 Nazi in the studio, Charlton Heston today. They're going to be doing Deutschland über alles on Weekend Magazine this weekend. Boy, oh boy, you talk about birds of a feather flocking together. Is he still in the building? No, because I thought I smelled something different. Maybe you weren't passing gas, George. Maybe it was Charlton Heston. God almighty, you talk about ultra right-wing. And, of course, where does he hang out? California. Bob Dornan, all those guys. Dannenmeyer, Pete Wilson. They never met a Nazi they didn't like in California, baby. But, of course, when you're Hercules and God and whatever, and Moses, I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want. Here's a mobile in Kendall. Hello.
Hey, Passion Phones was great last night.
Yeah, what did she do?
We had mutual masturbation.
What was she on? Yeah.
Well, she was on mutual masturbation and a porn star who's going to do 300 guys in one movie.
Yeah.
It was the great. It's best in. It's the best free phone sex in Miami.
There you go. The price is right.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, pal.
Bye.
There you go. A little plug for the Air and Summer Show, 8 to midnight, Monday through Saturday on WIOD. We want everybody to listen, everybody to get off on it, because, let's face it, even if she is phony as all hell, we want her to stay on the air just to piss off the AFA and all you right-wingers and Charlton Heston, too. How do you like that? Keep that sex bitch on forever. We're not going to cave in here like they did in Tampa. Oh, we are? Open line in Dade, 7519, like they did in Chicago with Howard taking him off the air up there. This company caves in. All you got to do is, like, in their face, okay, we'll take it off the air. Except me, because they have some perverse relationship with me. It's like an S&M thing. They just love making my life miserable. Well, we gave him a big check, but let's just torture him. Let's make him a mental basket case. Where's that copy, by the way, Annette? Huh?
It's the same one.
It's the same one what?
He didn't turn in a new copy. He just extended the old
one. No, but that wasn't the old one. That was not our copy. That was not Phil's copy or my copy. That's the nighttime for the Passion Bitch about all those adult... What, that's the same as ours? See, what did I tell you about that guy? He's got one lousy spot, and this guy is more problem than that goddamn Mitch from Video Waves. It must be his fault, okay? Because I know Highboy never screws anything up.
Annette says it was her fault. Yeah.
It was not Annette's fault. Annette has never screwed anything up. We have an open line in Dade, 751. She says she would like to go see Luis Miguel, though, is what she said. Too bad. You lose. Here's a mobile in Miramar. Hello?
Neil.
Yes, sir.
You're talking about Annabelle Chung?
Who is that?
There was a pictorial in last month's Penthouse.
Yeah.
She did 251 guys in one day.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
And guess who number 250?
God, even I can't touch that record.
I know. Guess who number 251 was? Ron Jeremy.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, my. Well, listen, thank God she didn't do him first, because there never would have been number 2. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you kind of lose your appetite after that.
You're right. That's all I want to say.
Okay, I wonder what she did that for. Have a great day, pal. We have an open line in Broward, 524. Can you imagine doing Ron Jeremy? I mean, I don't care whether you're female or male or in between or undecided. Jesus. At least there's a lot of hair to grab onto anyway, if you like that kind of stuff. Oh, man, he is just gruesome. He is fat. He's like, boy. He really reminds me a lot of like a younger Al Goldstein. Not quite that fat and a little more double-jointed. Here's a lady in Boca. Hello.
Good morning, Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, I want to tell you that I think you're probably the most brilliant man on the planet.
Beyond the shadow of a doubt.
And a true Renaissance man if you like Luis Miguel.
Right.
And I'm under 100. I'm under 50.
Uh-huh.
Professional juries. I think someday you and I may come back in another lifetime and see that it's actually a college degree course. You know, a regular profession.
Right,
that you,
that's right.
You are schooled in.
Right.
I think that would be ideal. Did you hear O.J. wants the depositions that he has to give in the civil suit, he wants them sealed.
Right.
So they won't be public.
And then the attorney for the Goldman says he's never heard of a request like that.
Exactly.
Right. And of course, that also makes you really believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that he's innocent, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Everything that he is doing and saying just contributes. It like seals the fate.
I spoke to you right after the verdict. I'm the one you said was better than Marsha Clark.
Right.
Remember?
Right.
Anyway,
of course, that could have been anybody.
Well, I was really irate that day. Anyway, this Farrakhan thing.
Yeah. Oh, you know, speaking of... Wait a minute. Do you know whose show he's going to be on in a couple of weeks? Farrakhan. To get his butt kissed.
Uh-huh.
Who?
Larry King. Larry with a long tongue. Larry's going to have Louis Farrakhan on here. I bet you Farrakhan converts him by the end of that show.
Yeah. I just want to know who's going to march if 1 out of 3 black men are in jail.
I guess the other 2.
Exactly. And also, this is really scary.
Yeah.
CNN's poll of black males, 42% didn't have any idea what the Million Man March was or what they were talking about.
No, that's good. That's good. That means there's hope for all of us.
Well, it's a little scary.
Okay.
These are the people that are sitting on our jury.
See ya. We have an open line in Broward, 524-1 on the green line. So anyway, Brad the Booger Belmonte's guest this afternoon from 5 to 6 on the Phil Henry Show will be Howard Whipperman, president of the Buffalo Club of Florida. Howard Whipperman?
Yeah, but...
Trust me. What do you got there, Annette?
Video waves.
Oh, video waves. Well, that's good timing. Hey, listen, screw him. Let him sell all those porno videos. That's what people want anyway. Open line in Broward, 524. It's ringing now, by the way. Here's Palm Beach Gardens. Hello.
Hey, Neil, how are you?
Okay.
Good. I just have a couple comments for you.
Okay, number one.
Number one, in March, I started the Atkins diet.
Right.
And
well, that's before I discovered it.
I called you in July to let you know I lost about 40 pounds.
Right.
And you went through your little setback where you weren't losing anything.
Well, I'm still very slow, and of course that Ben and Jerry's and those parsnips don't help, but, you know.
Yeah.
They slow you down a little bit.
Of course not. To this date right now, I've lost 66 pounds.
Oh! Man.
And I'll tell you what, the doctor is so amazed. He had me give him the book, and he's made copies of recipes and diets, and I mean, it's amazing what you can do just sticking on it.
That's right. I think a lot of these very weak people who are brainwashed and manipulated by their doctors, I think you can, start manipulating your doctor and convince him and show him through the weight you're losing and the blood tests and how good you feel. Just like my doctor, although he was agreeable with it in the first place because, like me, he had done it 20 years ago, and he's lost a ton of weight on it. He loves it.
It is so amazing. I work in a restaurant at night part-time,
and
people look at me and they say, how do you do it when you eat here? And I said, it's the Atkins diet.
Well, like I got this steak coming in for lunch today, and no problem.
There you go.
I mean, what's wrong with eating steak and lobster all the time?
Nothing.
And bacon and eggs.
Not a thing. And you can cheat. I cheated last weekend, all weekend.
Yeah.
Now I'm back on it. I lost 4 pounds.
See, let me just give a little word of advice. In the beginning, if you're going to cheat, you're never going to make any progress. But once you really have been into it for a period of months, then you can go off once in a while on a weekend or whatever. And it's not like a major setback. You just zip right back into it, and it's not like the world came to an end.
Got to stick to it and quit crying like I can't do it.
Right.
You just got to do it.
Well,
the other time
let me ask you, how much did you weigh when you started?
I weighed 269. I weigh 203.
Oh,
now.
Man, that's incredible.
And I'm not one of those guys that call up and say, what do I do for this? You got to buy the book.
Yeah.
You got to read
all
the
these
book.
people that want to bug me to give them, it's like my mother. She can't figure out what to cook. It's all right there in a book if she could read.
To read it.
That's right.
My
Cut
wife
the parsnips
went on it.
out, Mom.
Yep, I tried to get my wife on it. She wouldn't read the book, and she got off it.
See, my mother really believes that if you're going to sit down and have a meal, and just for lunch, I'm not even talking about dinner, just lunch, that it's got to be 16 different courses. I've been screaming and yelling for I don't know how many years. I don't need 10 different things on the table. If you just give me the roast and maybe a little piece of cheese or something or a little bit of salad,
there you go.
That's it. That's all I need. I don't have to have 20 different goddamn things. What's wrong with this woman?
I tell you, it's amazing. The other comment I have real quick, these people are going to be real sorry here in South Florida when we lose the Panthers.
Yep.
They
don't care. They don't give a crap.
Neil, when I was growing up here, I lived here 18 years, grew up. I had season tickets through my folks to the Dolphins, every game I went to. I mean, now I have season tickets to the Panthers.
Yep.
I go to every game. I support them. I support football sometimes. But these people, I tell you, they're going to be sorry when they're gone.
Well,
it's going to be, oh my God, what happened?
Now they'll just pretend it was never here. It's like hurricane football. You know, the program is decimated. It's all over. They're on the way out, and so now nobody even talks about it. It's like it never existed. And what else have we got? And that's it. That's it.
And that's why South Florida is going to stay the same. It's
Bush League, baby. Call up Bob Rubin right now. Tell him Bush League.
The Bush League. The last one is I was on hold.
Yeah.
And I heard a spot for good old Challenger pools. When did they start advertising on your
Challenger pools?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was in the first hour. Break,
it was,
I don't know, pal. I can't tell you the story of everybody's life, but
I'll tell you.
Keep up the good work, pal. Keep up the good work. We have an open line in Broward, 5-2, and a green line, rather, whatever it is. This guy, I mean, keep up the weight loss, but zip your lip already, will you? Oh, my God. 11:37 at WIOD. It's
Yankees and Reds, Braves and Indians, little college football here, some hockey over there. Pat Riley says focus on the players, not the coach. What does that all mean? Nothing. Until you say Dolphins. Now you're talking. Dolphins on radio. News, talk, and entertainment radio. 610 WIOD.
Hi, this is Larry King, and they don't come any better than Neil Rogers.
In 1971, we bid a tearful goodbye to the Doors. Well, they're back in the 90s as the Windows.
Windows 95. Bill Gates' computer hype. My computer just went down and I can't mess around with Windows 95.
The Windows. Their music isn't exactly poetry to the ears of computer users around the world.
Yeah, it glitches badly. Oh, how mad it made me. Hey, come on, Bill Gates. This software's second rate.
The Windows will bring hard rock to your hard drive.
How do I run you without more memory? The ads mislead me. I should get it for free.
The Windows and the Windows 95 tour. Feel free to crash and spend a lot of time with us.
11:43 at WIOD. Look at that. 6 o'clock at night. It's 72 degrees and mild in Rome. That sounds pretty good. Let's get on a plane and all go right now, okay, and just see what it's all about. Here's a fax that says I've been on the Atkins 6 weeks and have come to a stop at weight loss. I started out with a bang, lost 20 pounds in the beginning. Haven't lost any more. Still have 20 to go. Please suggest something. I'm not cheating. I'm something. I can't read the rest of the fax. Signed, Desperate Closet Woman. Suggest something, because she's stuck. She can't lose any more weight. How about that'll take care of it? Wouldn't that do it?
You son of a bitch.
All right, Charlton, cut the crap. Right-wing fascist pig. He's the best, ain't he? That's a goody two-shoes there, using all that foul language, okay? That's Charlton Heston, that's Moses, that's God, that's Abraham, that's Jesus, that's every great biblical figure in the history of the human race. That's all wrapped into one. Mr. Goody Two-Shoes, right-wing, ultra-Nazi, Republican fascist pig, and he's using language like that. How do you like that? No, seriously, just go back to the beginning, lady, okay? I'm trying to give you the best advice. Go right back to the beginning, cut way down on the carbs, cut them like almost out, and pretend like you're starting all over again on the, the induction, and get yourself goose-stepped and started all over again.
You son of a bitch.
Okay. Just calm down, Moses. Jesus, are you here again? It's 11:44 at WIOD. It's a Friday. All right, don't feel like Friday. What day does it feel like? It's definitely... Like what?
Like Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Let's go.
Between 3 and 4.
Let's go. Put Chris on here, okay? Let's slap some tapes on. Here's a mobile in Fort Pierce. Hello.
Neil, what's
yes,
up?
Yes, sir. How you doing, pal?
Hey, you know what I want to hear?
What do you want to hear?
I don't know who it is. It sounds like...
How's this sound? That was a good one for you.
Hey, the one that... Hey, Neil, funk you.
Oh, Harry, you mean?
Yeah. Hey, Neil, funk you.
Unk you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why it says unk you.
Hey, Neil, fuck you.
Yeah, unk you,
yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
That do it for you?
See ya.
Okay. They're easy to please today. Boy, slow start these last 2 mornings. Of course, I wonder why that is, Rick. Oh, I'm sorry. We have an open line on the green line. Oh, that Rick Riley, man, I'm going to tell you. Woo! You think you've had some hard acts to follow. Now, it's just a joke, Rick. Just relax. Have a great weekend. You'll be okay. I like especially when they have Adam out there on Thursday screaming and yelling at the top of his lungs. That's my favorite. Okay, let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Neil?
I'm doing okay for an old fart.
I just wanted to wish you a really great weekend. I know you got a
happy Sukkot.
Yeah, a lot of great hockey coming up, and I know you got Luis Miguel tonight.
Right,
correct?
there you go.
And I just have a shameless request. I've been dying to hear this for a long time now. Can you do?
You didn't want to hear.
Hey, Neil. Fuck you.
You didn't want to hear that, did you?
No. The one that I want to hear is the one where you go. Aww.
Oh.
That one.
You know, I don't know if that's.
Please tell me you have that.
Please? Well, I can always do it again. I'm not sure if I can do it like that again.
Man, it was such a excellent.
Let's have a ring. There you go. I like that one. Is that in here, George? It's not in here?
I think it's called Screaming Neil.
Yeah, that's in there.
Oh, that's one of them. It's in here? Oh, Screaming Neil.
Neil, yeah.
How the hell does this guy know what it's called? What is that all about? How do you know what it's called in the goddamn DCS here?
I keep up with it. One more time, man. I didn't get to hear it.
Son of a bitch.
I love you, Neil.
Feel better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Boy, that's good. They all want something short and sweet. That's what I got. Something short. I don't know about sweet. Open line and date, 751-9463. We got one on the green line, 1-800-944. Come on, I want to hear about that arena downtown. I want to hear about Mickey Arison. I want to hear about these cruise ships. I want to hear about... I don't want to hear about it because you don't care about it. That, to me, is really sad. That's sad. Oh, there's Adam who's going to go out and scream and make a lot of noise. There's nothing worse than somebody screaming on the air. So anyway, it's 11:47 at WIOD. I don't know what that was. It was something about Rick. Somebody took a shot at Rick, and I said, you're right, he's a bonehead.
Hey, baby, I'm going to use you as a sex toy.
Not so loud, Lisa. 12:55 already, huh? 11:51 at WIOD, where we sometimes give you the right time, but we want to keep you on your toes because they play the tapes over again. So it's 10:15. Give a whole bunch of times, so we might be right. Anyway, I want to tell you something that really sucks. I mentioned this to Rick this morning. He never even heard of it. I thought he was the automotive expert. Of course, he's got pretty crappy cars. But you know what's the worst thing that they ever invented? Do you ever have one of these? Do you have one of these for the...
Yeah, right.
Why? No. Camry is not a schlock car.
No, but it's I've got the simple pedestrian version.
This is that passive keyless entry thing, and they suck. The only one that I've ever had, you know, the blue car, this one works. But like for my new car that I just got, my new Vet, it don't work. And I even reprogrammed it. I read the instructions and the whole deal, and the thing was flashing, and I did. And it, you know, it's like it recognizes it. It just don't do anything. Although once in a while it does open and close the passenger side door, but not the side you want to get in. And if you stand like an inch away, it might open up the hatch. These they blow, and they got like some kind of a battery which you can't even get them open. And it's why do they do that? Why do they even make these damn things? They suck. That's the only thing about Corvettes. They're great. I love them. I love my new car. I love Jack Lebo. It's wonderful. But the passive keyless entry is the worst invention in the history of the human race. We have an open line in Dade, 751 WIOD, one in Broward, 524. The natives are foaming at the mouth. They're pissed off at Mickey Arison. They hate Wayne worse than ever. They know we're going to lose our team, but they're not talking about it. They're mum. Here's Miramar. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
They're all busy eating parsnips. Yes, sir.
Long-time listener, last-time listener.
Why is that?
Bailing out of town, man.
Oh, they're all leaving us. Damn it.
Yeah, I was kind of upset because I was going to miss you, the weather, and the Panthers, but it looks like I might be seeing the Panthers.
Yeah, the weather ain't that great here anyway. You're going to Nashville?
No, we're going to Myrtle Beach, but that's close enough.
Oh, that's pretty nice, Myrtle Beach, from what I hear.
Yeah, it is. You'd like it up there. What's the chances of you going national, Neil?
Yeah, right. About the same chances my landing a big job in Myrtle Beach.
Well, they have Howard up there in the morning, so I'm sure you'd go
in Myrtle
over.
Beach?
Yeah, can you believe that?
Man, am I jealous about that. Howard's hitting all the high spots.
Well, I just wanted to thank you for the years of laughs you've given me. And
When are you leaving?
Probably Sunday, so this is my last show.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was hoping to see you at the Panthers tonight. My wife and I have been going there for the last 2 years. We went to every Panther game we could afford, and I was kind of a pussy. I never went up and talked to you. My wife's always been giving me a case of the butt about that, but I just wanted to call and thank you, and, you know.
And best of luck.
Yep, and also, I talked to George. I want to send you some more bits. The band's moving. There's no place for us to play down here, so we're hauling ass up there, and I'll send you some stuff when we get there.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Hang on a second, pal.
Bye.
Good luck to you. Line 6, take that guy's stuff. Open line in Broward, 524-9463, 524-WIOD. Where are we going? To Miami Beach. Hello?
Neil?
Yes?
I've fallen and I can't reach my colostomy.
Yeah, okay.
Open line in Dade, 751-9463. 751, it's in the bag. Don't forget Howard Whopperman, president of the Buffalo Club of Florida, is going to be Booger Belmonte's guest on the Phil Henry Show, 5 to 6 this afternoon. That's one of our great highlights of the week here at WIOD. We ought to be having a billboard campaign just for the Booger. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, have you seen the billboards on your way home?
For what?
For Howard.
Yeah, they're all over the place. They suck. Open line in Dade, 751-9463. And 2, what was that? Was that alive or was it like, make-believe? 2 in Broward, 524-9463, 524-WIOD. They're all over the goddamn place, and I still don't listen to them. How do you like that? Here's Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
How you doing, Neil?
Oh, that was Jim, that was what's his name, doing a voice.
How you
Go
doing,
ahead,
Neil?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the other day, did you watch that Leaf Islander game?
Yes, I did.
You see that ovation for Clark?
No, I did. I missed that.
When he came out on the ice, they all gave him a standing ovation.
All right.
That was a class act.
Yeah, but meanwhile, still beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, well, Clark was a great player for Toronto.
Yeah, but he's no Matt Sundin.
No, but they got something better. But
That's
while
right.
he was there,
he was a great player for the Leafs. But you know something? Ben Franklin was a good guy too, but he's not feeling so good. Wendell's had it. He's history.
Yeah, well,
he's okay for the Islanders because they got a crappy team, so he'll help them.
Yeah, but while he was in Toronto, he sure helped them out.
Damn right, man. He's tough. He's mean. But he's always injured
Who was
too.
a better scrapper than Clark?
That's right. When he wasn't hurt.
Yeah, that's true. He sure went to toe-to-toe with Probert, didn't he?
But Matt Sundin is God, man. He's got 4 goals. He's going to score 60 goals this year, Matt Sundin. You mark my words.
You going to give him over 50?
Over 60 goals.
Yeah?
Yep.
Right on.
Okay, pal.
You have a nice day.
And back to you. How come I got 2 lines? What? Wait a minute. Oh, this phone is doing that clapper thing again. What is going on with our phone now? Somebody's potchking around with our phone now. Did you see that? Somebody is potchking around with his goddamn phone. You're not fooling me, man. 2 open lines in Dade, 751. Look at that. What's going on here with this? And 1 in Broward, 524-9463. We got the best phone system here that money can't buy, I'll tell you that. Here's a mobile in South Miami. Hello.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, I'm on a diet, and I'm doing real good, but...
You're on the Atkins diet?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
It's too far to drive to Lorenzo. I tried it once, and it was great. Don't get me wrong, but
I don't get you wrong.
What I started doing is going to my local little grocery market buy-in and go to the baker and say, hey, can you make this for me? And they say, yeah.
There you go. That's great.
So, I mean, if anybody is like,
Well, how about right up the street here at Stan Stage Deli? Carol's getting all the stuff from Lorenzo, so we don't have to schlep all the way up there. And, like, if we want, like, some cheesecake or some of that sausage with no nitrites or whatever, they got it right here.
Exactly. So, I mean, if, like, you guys up in Palm Beach, you can't go down to Lorenzo, just, hey.
Or people up in Broward, they can go up to A&S Markets and get a lot of the good stuff.
Anybody, yeah.
Right.
Just, if they're not familiar with it, hey, look, I've lost all this weight. Could you do me a favor?
I mean, we would prefer that they all went to Lorenzo's because they've been great to us, and they're our sponsor and our friends, and we love them, but not everybody can go there, right?
Yeah, it's about an hour drive.
Right.
Well, I just want to let you know everything's going great.
So how much you lost?
Oh, I'm about 25 pounds. I got another 10 to go.
Great.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Thanks.
Keep it up.
You too. Bye-bye.
See ya. How do you like that? See? All these little people out there, this is one of the greatest closet, even the faggots aren't in the closet. This is the biggest closet thing going on anywhere in this state, and that is all these fat people losing weight on the Atkins. Thanks, of course, to yours truly. Now, there are a few who had bought the book or heard about it or whatever before, but the overwhelming majority, as the bookstores will verify, they're losing it because yours truly discovered a book that one famous Sunday in Books A Million and went on the air and opened up a big mouth. So you're welcome to all of you. You're welcome because I know you're thanking me profusely and giving me a little kiss on your speaker. 2 open lines in Dade County, 751-9463, 751. Boy, are these people foaming at the mouth about that arena thing right there on the front page. You want to know why they're probably upset? Because they don't read the Herald. Here's a mobile in North Miami. Hello.
Hey, Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
Did you get the purple vet?
Yes, I did.
How do you like it?
I love it.
I missed the beginning of the passive entry system. Is that the thing where you push the keychain button?
You don't really push it. You just, like, walk up to the car, and when you get a few feet away, the doors unlock. And then when you leave the car, you walk away, and then they lock, and you hear beep. The horn beeps, and, they don't work. Sometimes they work. They die. They suck.
Is like your keychain like some sort of transmitter?
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust that.
Oh, these things blow.
You know what I had one time that I really liked? On one of my cars, it was, I'm sure you've seen them, the little numbers, the keypads on the doors.
Right.
And you had your code number, and you can punch it in and unlock your car, and you can pop your trunk from there and everything.
You can pop it, yeah.
And I thought it was great because I never had to carry my keys with me.
That's a good idea.
I could put them in my car and pop my code in.
Yeah.
And never have to carry them.
And then, of course, when you get Alzheimer's, you start forgetting the code. Then you can take the bus.
Well,
if you remember to bring any change.
What can you do?
There you go.
And you said something that was perfect. That all of OJ's actions that he's made since he got out.
It's almost like he's going to take out a big ad campaign, a big billboard campaign all over the country and TV spots saying, hey, I'm guilty.
Oh.
Guess what? I did it. Let's get it over with.
I mean, his actions are completely that of
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. He'd do better just to sit at home and watch TV. Just don't move.
There you go.
Just let it...
Well, you're sounding like a racist pig to me now. Better cut while you're ahead.
What can I say?
Have a great day,
all
pal.
Right, Neil.
See ya. Don't confuse the folks with the facts, pal.
Not the way things ought to be. The way things are. 610 WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Rumor, I don't want to connect it. This is not Jennifer. It's not the news because I don't want to get you involved with rumors.
No.
Because you'd never put that on the news, would you?
Never.
Unless it was juicy. But, the Panthers moving to Nashville?
Really?
That's the rumor. It's a done deal. That's the very prominent, and it comes from a very good source who also called me yesterday and told me about that bogus press conference was nothing more than Beezer signing.
Right.
And so evidently it's a guy who's got some idea what's going on. Says they're moving to Nashville. It's a done deal. It's signed, sealed, and delivered.
Well, yeehaw! I'll get somebody on it right away.
Yeah, I bet you will. I hope he looks good. Thanks, Jennifer. How depressing. I don't even want to play the opener, sir. I don't want to do anything. I'm just, what did I tell you? See, I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was coming.
Squirt.
And I didn't even bake a cake. But that's so depressing. But, it's one of those things. They're gone. So enjoy every game this year while you can because, he practically came out and told us that today. It's right there in the paper, and you bozos don't get it. He says he will not own a team that plays in downtown Miami. The only arena we got is in downtown Miami. Mr. Hotshot over there, Arison with his cruise ships, he wants to build this thing over there in Bicentennial Park right by his cruise ships by the port over there, and he don't want no partner, and he don't want to, so nice going. Congratulations to Mickey Arison for chasing the thing, whatever they are, the Panthers out of town.
But hey, we got these neat pens.
We do have those neat Panther pens. Thanks to the fact that Jeff Moss came through after Woody stole the first ones. And by the way, Woody, where's my $60?
Tad, what are you doing at the Volvo?
From the producers of The Children comes another slice of real-life terror.
I'm just parking it for you.
Reality Films presents The Teenagers.
I'm sorry.
Good night, kids. Remember to keep that stereo low.
Okay, Ma. We promise.
The Teenagers, caught somewhere between childhood and adulthood. And the only thing that's certain is they're all hood.
Hey, Mr. Kramer, tell your daughter I'm ready to take her to the slumber party.
But I thought that was just for girls.
Yeah, sure. I'll show you something just for girls.
When they go through puberty, you go through hell. The Teenagers.
For sure.
Now destroying a living room near you.
12:08 at WIOD, and here it's October 13th. It's a Black Friday, baby. It's a very depressing day. I don't want to make a racial thing out of it, but it is Black Friday. Worse than the market crashing because the Panthers, this is not an official announcement from them, but this is very good inside information from us. The deal is done. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. And I would try to do something about it myself, but you know the problem. I have a very small penis.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, so there's not much I can do. I wish I could. I wish I could wave my magic wand, but I just don't got one. Okay, so that's it. It's been a lot of fun. And it's going to be real interesting if this thing does leak out and the announcement does become official, to have an entire lame duck season. That's going to be really good. Here's a mobile in, what is it? In Lantana. Hello.
Good
Yes, sir.
afternoon, Neil.
Yes, I am.
I guess I need to savor and relish every moment of that game tonight.
Savor it, yeah.
After hearing you for the last couple of days hinting how they may be packing it up, I marched down there and I got a Panther pack. I was like 4th or 5th in line.
Yeah.
And was still able to get 2 tickets. So I guess I really got to pay attention tonight.
We've been hosed, man. We've been had. I just can't wait
Well, everybody knows. If you say it, it's true.
I
so.
can't wait to read Bob Rubin's great column about what a big league town this is and about anybody who says it's Bush League is full of crap, et cetera, and so on.
Yeah, I heard you talking about. Is that the same guy that was that's been on Sports Wrap a couple times too?
Yeah,
okay.
I was on there with him once, and I thought,
yeah,
you know,
I thought so.
But he's a piece of crap.
Well, you're right. You hit it on the head there when you talked about the minimal attendance there at the Hurricanes. You and I talked a couple months ago about the terrible attendance at the Marlins.
Yep. Look at how many blackouts we had at the Dolphin games over the years. Jillions of them.
Yeah, thank goodness for, what is it, Channel 4, Channel 6, whatever?
Channel 6. Even they start out 5-0, and they still have 2,900 unsold seats. And he's giving a song and a dance about, well, 68,000 is enough, and it's a big stadium. Yeah, whatever you say, man, whatever you say. He's got an excuse for everything. And wait till you see that Rutgers UM crowd this Saturday. It's going to be, you're going to have to get a search party to find them.
Well, I personally had a hand in putting down the foundation in the arena, and I haven't been back in there since, the place has been finished. So, this will be a real treat for me, especially if they're possibly hitting the road.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's weird how you talk about it. I finally go get my ass down or get some tickets, and I guess I need to frame these things.
No, but it's good. That's right. Frame them. They're going to be a collector's item, man. They're going to be worth something.
All right, Neil.
Okay, pal. Good luck to us.
Best of luck to everybody.
I'll see you Sunday night.
Yeah, indeed you will.
Bye. Sunday night, the Islanders, man. Let's go to every goddamn game. Let's pretend like everyone will sing Old Lang Syne and Old Wayne Hole. I know I played it yesterday, but,
Asshole, asshole.
But
That Wayne Huizenga's such an asshole. He yelled at Mandich, that greedy turd, because he wouldn't take a shower with Hank Goldberg. Asshole, asshole. H. Wayne Huizenga's such an asshole. He's just like Hitler and Eva Braun. What's that he's pounding on? Essential asshole. The only thing there is left to say is drop dead right away.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, 12 minutes past noon on a very depressing Friday the 13th, but we'll do the best we can. Okay, it's raining. The Panthers are leaving. Everybody's bailing out on us. We've been lied to. We've been had. But we're used to it because this is a world-class town.
You bastard! We can't possibly survive this trip. 6,000 miles to navigate and one bucket of water? Well, sir, if you have a complaint, Disney headquarters are off to your left.
Oh, no! Phil Hendry, 2 to 6 p.m. on News, Talk, and Entertainment Radio, 610 WIOD.
No solamente es Hank Goldberg, también es un hipopótamo.
Time once again for Dan Quayle's Family Values Theater, illustrating how to be traditional, even in the 90s.
Wasn't that dinner great, kids?
Yeah, Mom, those were the best hamburgers you ever bought.
Better than the pizza you had delivered last night.
Well, what are you kids up to tonight? Drugs?
No, Dad. I've got my bulimic group, and tomorrow night's Lesbian Scouts.
Uh-huh. Son, you need help with that scale model serial killer you're building?
Some other time, Dad. Cindy and I are going shopping for condoms.
Oh, sounds like you're getting serious about that girl.
Oh, Dad.
Well, I think your mother and I will relax and watch some porno movies.
Gee, you two are the best parents a kid could ever have. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, that's quite all right, dear.
Thanks, Mom.
That's quite all right, dear.
Join us again next time for Family Values Theater, where life is a figment of the Vice President's imagination.
12:16 at WIOD on what started out as a pretty decent Friday, but now is becoming dark and dank and depressing and morbid. Let's hear it for those Panthers.
Oi!
You jackass.
12:17. It's like everything else. We get anything good in town, it always disappears. Remember the famous restaurant? That used to be great. Remember Piccolo's over there on the beach, on South Beach? That was great. It's good. They're gone. Remember Pumpernicks? Not bad. Gone. Remember Prince Hamlet right up the street? Gone. Remember New York Steakhouse on Biscayne? Gone. Remember Neil's Restaurant over there on Alton Road? Gone. Almost all the good stuff, man, it's gone. But hey, we're still here. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Neil, take this analogy. What does Wayne does with everything he gets? What did he do? The first thing he put together was waste management.
Yeah.
He got it. He made a profit. Then what
and
he
got
did?
out.
Okay.
Schlockbuster.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And how about the Panthers?
Right, he's going to sell them for like $50 million or $90 million or whatever the hell it's going to be, and make a nice big juicy profit. And I think it's $90 million is what he's going to get, and he paid $50. So he lost a few million in the last couple of years, but in the meantime, he's going to come away with a multi-million-dollar profit and stick it to all of us.
And what is he doing with Republic Waste with his good friends Marino and all those?
Right.
So there's your answer right there. It's just turn it around, make a profit, and hell with us.
Waste is the operative term, man. Here we thought we had Santa Claus, and we've got Heinrich Himmler Jr.
Well, it's a sad thing to say, but we have been used and abused.
Right.
And
but you know something? I think we're starting to enjoy it. It's kind of an S&M thing. It's starting to feel pretty good, you know?
Someone made an asinine remark that some people in Florida, or Miami or South Florida, however you want to call it, are waiting that when they have a new expansion NHL team, we're going to get one. You know what?
They're crazy.
They're crazy. If we can hold one, you think they're going to give us another one? We have to hold this one.
Right. No chance. And let me ask you this. Where are they going to play? Where are they going to play?
Let me tell you something. And George knows who I am. Who controls the Port of Miami?
Who controls it?
Yeah, well, besides Dade County, but
I mean Mickey Arison.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, don't go too far, Neil. You know what they're going to build next to his arena?
What's that?
There's a $200 million proposed
cruise ship terminal. Oh, I know that. Yeah.
And guess whose ships are going to be there?
His, and he's got like 4 big new cruise ships that are going to be sitting around there, yanking everybody's money. See, $1 billion isn't enough for Mickey Arison. It's not enough. Just like $800 million isn't enough for Wayne. How much is enough? How much is enough? Do you know how much $1 billion is? We can't even imagine what $1 billion is. Okay, it's a million.
They're maniacs.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Why would Wayne want to build his own park at the Joe Robbie? There is no profit for him to do that.
Yeah.
Why he doesn't do it?
You know what I think? I think this has all just been a dog and pony show. I think they've just been yanking us around. I don't think there's been any sincere desire. All this crap about, well, Wayne really wants to keep him here. For what? He doesn't give a crap about hockey. He don't care.
Unless somebody...
Just like he told us a year and a half ago, he don't give a crap about the fans. He's just in it to make money.
Unless somebody comes in with a last-minute deal, like what happened in New Jersey.
That's what they tried. But that ain't going to happen here.
But listen, Theo has basically removed his pants to make this happen, and, it's a gone deal. Anyway.
Good luck to us, pal.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
In closing, my mother-in-law wants me to thank you because now she's been on the Atkins diet.
Yeah.
And now she can see her pubic hair. She couldn't see it before.
All right.
Because her pubic was so large.
Okay, I hope nobody else can see him.
No.
Have a great day, pal.
Bye.
See ya. Open line in Dade, 751. She can see at Pubics. And one on the green line, 1-800. Boy, this is really... How do you continue, How do you continue? Like I said, life will go on. We'll make it, okay? So you get a bunch of tickets. You go up to Toronto, see the Leafs. You go up there and see the changing of the Leafs and the Maple Leaves. And or is it the other way around? And, whatever you want. You get up, you want like the Bruins, you go up to Boston a few times, see the Fleet Center. You take your raincoat, your galoshes, your heavy overcoat, your underwear, whatever. So it'll be cold. Big deal. There's more to life than weather. Look at the great weather we got. Just look out the window right now, man. How can you beat this? Here's Boca. Hello.
Hey, Neil. What's up?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready to blow my brains out.
Why's that?
I'm a 2-year season ticket holder, and now you break the bad news.
Well, don't forget, it's just a rumor, but it's a very strong one.
Well, we kind of expect it. It's like a cancer patient. You know they're going to die sooner or later, but you're still depressed when you get the news.
Right, that's right.
So it's just something that we all knew was going to happen. He had no intentions of keeping the team here. He said that from day one, and he's made really no efforts. I mean, he's going to try and save face by saying that he's tried to make all these efforts. But what really has he done?
All he tried to do was browbeat, the counties into building him an arena and putting up the money for him. And when they didn't do that, he's saying basically, hey, I'm not going to put up the money. Screw you guys. I'm losing $1 million a month. I'm going to get out of this as fast as I can. I got a bunch of rednecks up there in Nashville who are willing to give me $1 billion, like right off the... Goodbye. See ya.
Yeah,
that's it. And like I said yesterday, who cares about the Beezer signed for 3 more years? He was already signed for this year, and if they're not going to be playing here, what the hell do we care?
That's right.
Why is that news to us if they're not going to be here?
And anybody who goes out to see the Marlins or the Dolphins or anything else that he holds is...
Well, I'm going out to the Panthers only because I already got the tickets and I love my hockey and I'm going, but this is it.
I mean, after the hose job we got, anyone who goes out there and supports his other holdings is nuts.
Is holding it.
Yep. All right, Neil, well...
Life will go on, Pally. We'll survive.
I'll be there Friday.
Let him take his damn hockey pucks and get the hell out of here.
All right,
Get
Neil.
the puck out of here, Wayne. Okay, pal.
Bye.
See ya. Hey, Wayne.
You son of a bitch.
Right.
610 WIOD, appealing to lunatics everywhere.
Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Carpaccio of beef with a little bit of cheese. This is from Greenwich Village, elegant Northern Italian dining, 1001 South Miami Avenue. And all you Brickell people, this is a great place, says Woody. And look at that. There's some Chateaubriand and some, oh, man. Oh, and you know something? We got some of that steak sauce in the thing, I bet.
Oh, yes.
In a little refrigerator. I don't want to, run you around because I know it's at least 7 feet away there, but... So thanks so much to the Greenwich Village. This is some beautiful stuff, some great steak, carpaccio. It's like real Italian. There you go. There's some of that real outstanding Peter Luger steak sauce from like the real place. Okay, we have an open line on the green line, 1-800-944-9463, as we're celebrating the Panthers' departure out of Miami at the end of the season to Nashville, which is like not official yet. I don't want to get anybody panicky, but pretty damn close from what we hear from an unimpeachable source who knows what they're talking about, maybe. Pembroke Pines, hello.
Uncle Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
You know what really stinks, Neil?
What stinks?
We just got rid of Mr. Colston's video. We're on a roll here, and, look what happens. They're leaving us, you know what I mean?
We're on a roll?
Well, I mean, better than last year anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean the team you're talking about?
Course,
yeah, the team looks great. That's why it's even more of a tease, though. You finally got a coach, you finally got a team, and guess what? Now that we got it all together, screw you guys. Goodbye.
Well, what do you think about getting Harold Ballard down here to coach the team?
That's what we need.
You know
Foster
what I'm
Hewitt and Harold Ballard.
Old Darryl Sittler, you know what I'm saying?
A real owner and a real announcer. Now you're talking.
Twin brothers, aren't they?
Right.
Oh well.
Okay, good luck to us, pal. Have a great day.
Neil.
Good luck to you. Open line on the purple line, pound IOD, one in the Boca, and et cetera. They don't care. Now, what is the... Oh, there it is. Boy, there's a knife. Look at it. I bet you OJ liked that, baby. That's a knife. Oh, and did you see the comment he made? Not that I want to talk about him, but did you see the comment he made about they found out that Tom Brokaw had his knife sharpened and was going to slice him up on that interview the other night, which is one of the reasons they canceled? Isn't that an interesting choice of words? Brokaw had the knife sharpened up and was going to slice him up right there on the air. I wonder what the hell he meant by that.
Oh, man.
Here's what is in his food? Woody, I think, just poisoned me. No, seriously, there was something like real, one of those little pepper type thing. You know what I'm talking about? Peppercorn. A little peppercorn. Man, oh, man, is that hot. Here's Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
How you doing, Neil?
Great.
Yeah, I was listening to the news there and brought up that Nassau thing. Is Nassau not the biggest waste of taxpayers' money going right now?
Nassau and tax money? What are we talking about?
Are they not the biggest waste of it?
Nassau and tax money.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What story are you talking about?
Well, they were talking about the space shuttle having its engine problems. And what have they done to, they waste so much money. What good is Nassau?
Nassau?
Yeah.
I never liked it there myself. He's talking about NASA. He's calling it Nassau. That's this guy for you. Okay, here's another one. Open line, and I think Wayne made a good choice. Open line at Broward, 524. Purple line, AT&T Cellular, wireless, whatever the hell that thing is. Pound IOD, and one on the green line. Good steak, good food, good stuff here. Nice going, Woody. Here's Davey. Hello.
Yeah, Neil?
Yes, sir?
Long-time listener, first-time caller?
Yeah?
I was doing some grocery shopping the other day, and a lady in a security uniform had approached me and told me that her name was Big Max from Lemire.
From Lemire, yeah.
And
what did she approach you for?
She just wanted to tell me that she was on your show. And
no, she was not on my show. She was a crazy caller. Why would she stop you in the middle of the store and make a statement like that?
I didn't
Who put you up to
understand.
this call, man?
I didn't understand.
Yeah,
I couldn't figure it out.
Likely story. Yeah, what about it?
Oh, I wanted to call you and let you know that,
that she's still as crazy as a bedbug. Okay, thanks for the good news, man. Big Max. Oh, my God. 2 open lines in Broward, 524-9463, 524-WIOD, 1 on the green line. So this really shows you. Look at the outpouring of emotion we're having here today about all this, okay? It started with the Herald story. Now we get a very, very strong rumor that I think is probably true, and nobody cares anyway. So like I said, Bob Rubin is right on target, man. This is a real big league town. These people know how to take it and where to take it, too. Here's Lauderhill. Hello.
Listen about Neil.
Yeah?
About
first of all, I got to say that in order to be a big league town, you got to have public transportation to and from any arena or stadium.
Hey, we got the best minibuses that money can buy, man. With all those Haitian drivers out there, what are you talking about?
Well, we don't have it though. I can get to the games from where I am in Broward.
Yeah.
But I can't get back because all the buses stop running.
Yeah. Well, you do want to get back when you're in Dade. You want to get back. You want to get out.
Believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing I want to say is that as far as Wayne Huizenga goes, all the citizens that support our capitalist system are getting a good lesson from Wayne Huizenga.
George wants you whatever in there.
I want some of that sauce.
You want some? Well, I'm not done with the sauce yet, okay, Mr. Hotshot?
Neil.
Oh, there's another bottle. Go ahead, sir.
Neil, they're all about money. And Huizenga is no different than any of the other...
He told you that. He came right out there in that Parade magazine or whatever the hell it was. He says, I didn't build this thing here.
Let me tell you something. I just moved down here from Philly a year ago.
Yeah, well, get used to it, man.
There's a guy named Katz over there who owns the 76ers.
Yeah.
He did the exact same thing. He held the city hostage over a similar arena problem.
Yeah.
Said that he was going to move them to New Jersey and Camden, for God's sake. And they did the same exact thing. These guys are all alike. They're not sports fanatics. They're
the only difference being they built a new arena up there and they got they got their act together.
Yeah, because
which ain't going to happen here.
He held the Flyers hostage until he got what he wanted.
Just like they did in New Jersey, right? But you see, it ain't going to work here. It's not going to happen.
You can't build a look. If you want to have a stadium, Huizenga is right about this. In fact, I got to give him credit for one thing. If you put it way down over there in Miami...
Yeah, he is right about that. He is right about that. But on the one hand, he said he ain't going to play in Broward. He got pissed off because they wouldn't give him the money in Broward and to do his bidding up there.
Well,
now
if Arison was willing to go along, Neil, with a deal to put it on somewhere in Broward or on the line...
He's not willing to go along.
Well, that's the problem. Then they have a legitimate
Don't you understand, Mickey? Let me say it again. Mickey Arison wants the Panthers out. I've been telling you that for weeks. And people were saying, "Oh, you're making it up." He wants them out, and he's accomplished it. That's right. And he can take his stinking Pat Riley and Miami Heat and stick all of them up their ass and have a great life. You're screaming, man. You're out of your mind. Getting me upset, this guy. I mean, he's not a bad guy, but he's getting me pissed off and upset. That's right. Mickey Arison with his $1 billion. See, the rich guys, they always get their way. Everybody else, we get just peed on because we're peons. But the guys with the really big bucks, I'm not talking a few 100,000. I'm talking millionaires and billionaires. They're the ones that pull all the strings. And when they yank it, we jump. Open line at Broward, 524. Here's a lady in Kendall. Hello.
Increíble.
It is.
I envy you. You're going to the Luis Miguel concert.
Yeah.
Envy.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you enjoy it.
I'll bring you back a pubic hair. How's that?
Oh, a little bit more and that'll be okay.
Okay.
Listen,
I'll bring you back a pair of hair.
You know what? A former O.J. juror, Tracy Hampton, is allegedly going to pose for Playboy in a courtroom.
Oh, no.
Yep, in a courtroom setting.
Oh, no.
In lieu of writing a book, she's decided to go that route. She was the one that was dismissed, 25 years old. Just what we needed, huh?
Yeah.
So, thought your listeners...
That goes to show you the kind of really astute intellectuals that we have on the juries that are deciding the guilt and innocence and really getting justice in this country.
Well, they showed how much they know.
Let me tell you again, for justice, we must go to Don Corleone. That's the only place you'll get justice.
Well, even though we're losing the Panthers, have a great weekend.
And back to you. We'll survive it.
We will. Bye.
See ya. Screw them, okay? I'm going to all the games. I got my tickets. I'll have a good time. We got a pretty good team this year, and we'll enjoy it the best we can. And then it's on to other things, okay? When we get that goddamn handball team in this town, we'll show them a couple of things, okay? We'll show them who's got the real balls. Boy, this is good steak. What are you eating? You eating some of this Chateaubriand? Huh? What movie were they talking about, Chateaubriand? Oh, that was in Network. Remember that? Before we dig into our Chateaubriands. Remember that? That was Nelson, the president of the network of UBS. When they were having that big thing for what's-her-name, for Faye Dunaway, Diana. Remember that? He says, before we all dig into our Chateaubriands, let's all show her just how much we appreciate her and what a piece of turd she is. That's right. And he said, I'll get back to you, Diana. And even Howard Beale couldn't help himself.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Oh!
Here's a mobile in Pompano. Boy, they got that thing really cranked up, don't they? Wow, it sounds like they're in a goddamn wind tunnel.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, man. I'm in a truck.
Wow.
Hey, listen, man. How much more do we have to give Huizenga to prove loyalty? I mean, I buy my kid all the merchandising you can ask for when it comes to the Panthers. My in-laws buy season tickets since they've been here. They drive down there, they park, they do everything. Everything. What does he want from us, man? I mean, I can't
blood.
shell out
He
the
wants
money.
our blood.
I know. I can't shell out the money to build him an arena. He's got more than I'll ever see in my life.
That's right.
Okay, what's going to happen now if he gets ticked off? Somebody gets upset with him in the Dolphins. He's bitching last
Oh,
time.
he'll move to Los Angeles in a heartbeat. They need a team out there. They used to have 2 teams. Now they got none. Los Angeles would wine him and dine him and kiss him on the bald spot. You mark my words, man.
Well, let me tell you, I personally, I've had enough of Huizenga, and it's like, I don't care if he takes his money and everything he's got.
That's
get the
right.
hell out of here.
And jam it all up his ass.
You got it, buddy.
Okay,
Thanks.
pal. See ya. Yep, that's right. Like I said, somehow we managed to survive. I love sports. I love the ball games, all the other good stuff. Love hockey. But you know something? There's other places to go and see it. Go up to Toronto, see the Leafs, see the place jam-packed, standing room only. Really, people really understand the game, rocking and rolling, having a great time, not leaving an hour before the game is over unless they're 10 goals ahead or whatever. Enjoy the environment. That new Fleet Center up in Boston, I can't wait to see that. I bet that's a great place. There's places to go, man. You hop on a plane, a couple of hours, you're somewhere where there's like real people and not all this bull crap. This is a place pretending to be a place, Bob Rubin, and this is all proof of it right here today. Just unfolding in front of our puss, you bald-headed clown. Yeah, this ain't no Bush League town. I have no patience with people. Yeah, you have no patience for people to tell the truth. Just like O.J. He's getting pissed off because people have been telling the truth and he don't like it. O.J. Rubin, baby.
610 WIOD. We're loud and we're not going away.
Dum, 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 dum.
Listen to the bootsteps of a Nazi Wayne, buying every inch of Florida. He must have several lesions on his tiny brain, 'cause all of us have had enough. A hot dog and a beer costs only $40. The bathrooms all have dollar changer slots. His attitude in business is what really sucks. He's taking us for all we got. Wayne, our pocketbooks are made of glass. Raping and pillaging are part of the past. Let's get the Vaseline and stick Blockbuster Park up your ass. Oh! Listen to the bootsteps of a Nazi Wayne, buying every inch of Florida.
You son of a bitch. Okay, 1243 at WIOD as this steak is dynamic and outstanding, by the way, from Greenwich Village, 1001 South Miami Avenue. Oh, this is really dynamite, Woody. It's about time to come up with something good. Here's West Palm Beach. Hello.
Well, good afternoon, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm a newcomer to the Atkins diet.
Right.
I just started, but I wanted to thank you before I've seen any results. I've been reading the book. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Wait till you do it.
What I'm doing is basically getting on that low-carb diet. My blood had some blood work done. I knew I was overweight. I need to lose about 30 pounds.
Yeah.
But my cholesterol was real high, and as well as my triglycerides. So I guess this is the way to go, and I want to thank you for bringing it to my attention. I've been thinking about it for a couple months. After I had that blood test, there was no doubt in my mind I needed to do something.
Okay, you'll love all that steak, man.
That's right.
Okay, do a good job.
Thank you much, bud.
See ya.
Bye.
What are you looking at, George? So I put the mic on the stand for once for the first time in about...
on your plate?
What?
Didn't you drop that cozy on your plate?
You want to lick it?
Okay.
How about the cozy? Actually, I dropped it on the Peter Luger steak sauce. Even the microphone cozy will taste good with Peter Luger steak sauce on it. Man, is that good. Let's do a Del Rey on a purple line. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Great.
Yeah, well, I'm not calling to talk about any diet, but my blood pressure is rising.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so ticked off.
Pissed off.
Unbelievable. You want emotion? I'm driving, and I shouldn't be driving. I'm so emotional. That's unbelievable. The first time I ever called you, and I've been listening to you for years, was when we got the Panthers was
right.
the first. And now I'm calling you because I'm hearing that there are rumors that they're definitely going now? I mean...
Yep. The rumor is the Nashville deal is a done deal. Again, it's still a rumor, but it comes from a really good source, evidently.
Well, that's the only thing that's keeping me from losing it completely is that it's just a rumor.
Yeah.
I mean, I love this game. I mean, it's such a... I got my kids turned on to it. I got my wife turned on to it. It's a happening thing. And
That's right.
And we're going to lose it.
Too good for us. We should have known in the beginning it was just a tease. We should have known that.
But the guy to dump all this money just to tease, I can't see that. I think it's a combination of a lot of things. These city council people who don't want to cough out the money because they can't see the potential down the road that not only will Wayne reap the profits, but so will they. I don't understand how they can be short-sighted like this.
Well, so now you're blaming the politicians, and it's not Wayne and Mickey Arison? Is that what you're saying?
They're in there, too. It's all of them. It's all of them. They're like you said, they're on an ego trip.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and forget the Heat, man. The Heat they can get the hell out of town for all I care. I mean,
let me say it again. Anybody that ever calls me and tells me that they bought a ticket to the Miami Heat, I'll hang on them faster than you can say up your ass.
Okay, I've never been to a Miami Heat game, and I'm never going. I'm not
going. They
going.
can take that NBA stuff and they can blow it right out their butt.
And I love basketball, but forget it, man. I'm disgusted. I really am. And I have season tickets to the Marlins. I'm really getting fed up. I mean, it's unbelievable.
It is absolutely
unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I hope all this comes to pass, and we find out it's just a big joke, and Wayne's sitting back in his big cushy chair laughing his head off listening to all this, and then he's going to spring it on us. Just kidding.
Yeah, he's just being a zithead.
I hope so.
Okay, pal.
Thank you, Neil.
Good luck to us.
Bye.
Boy, this don't sound too good, does it, with this thing like that, huh? It does?
It's all right, yeah.
Huh. Sounds kind of like hollow, like barely, like I can barely get used to it.
At 610 WIOD, when we say news, we mean business.
President Clinton has eased restrictions to travel to Cuba by Cuban Americans, academics, clergy, and students.
Jennifer Wren, the best news. Middays on News, Talk, and Entertainment Radio. 610 WIOD.
Heineken beer. The beer for very good friends.
So, I'd like to tell you about my friend Lance. Lance isn't gay, but he has potential. He's totally way cute. He's got tight little buns, and he has good fashion sense. Unfortunately, he likes girls. So, here's my plan. I'm going to invite him over to my place, and I'm going to get him really drunk on Heineken, and then I'm going to him.
When you want a piece of your friend's Heine, make sure you've got lots of Heineken on hand.
12:52 at WIOD, a very depressing Friday. Hey, it's the 13th. Didn't they have the... When we had that last stock market thing, that crash, wasn't it on October 13th? Yeah. And that thing up there in Georgia at that crazy woman's house with the Virgin Mary, that's on October 13th every year. I say we skip October the 13th from here on in, man. Here's Plantation. Hello? Plantation? Okay, nice talking to you, okay? Blow it out your ass, man, you idiot. Here's Loxahatchee. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm out here in Loxahatchee. I saw the Pass the Lamb in the sky. You know, the Jesus. I saw it in the cloud over Loxahatchee.
Jesus in a cloud with diamonds?
Over Loxahatchee.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I've done the Atkins since August.
Yeah.
I don't go by pounds. I go by body fat, and my body fat's like around 5% now.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling
what
healthy.
Does that mean? What was it before?
It was about 15.
Wow. Boy, you were fat.
No, a little plump.
Chubby.
Little plump.
Porky.
I had one too many Choco Tacos.
Mm-hmm.
You've had one of them before.
Yeah.
I sent you a tape, Sentimental by Kathy Lee Gifford.
You did?
But did you get it?
When did you send that?
About a week and a half ago.
I don't think I got it yet.
All right. If you don't get it, I'll send you another one.
The pony's a little on the slow side.
I know.
I mean, for 32 cents, what do you expect?
They're schlepping.
Right.
Let's see. That's
about it.
That's about it. And thanks a lot. Good Shabbos to you.
And back to you, and I'll call you again.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Huh? 2 open lines and a green lines, 1-800-944-9463. 1-800, we're missing the young and the horny, George. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. Because it's Friday, you know, and you don't want to miss your soap on Friday, because if you drop it on Friday, you never know what's going to happen on Monday. 2 open lines. They're both in Palm Beach. If you can hear us up there, I know it's raining cats and dogs somewhere, like probably in Loxahatchee, but give it a shot. 1-800-944-94. Oh, there's Cricket and Matt again, as she's keeping him occupied, okay? Because Paul is in there diddling around in Matt's stuff. And she says, I'm going to keep you occupied, you disgusting piece of turd. You and those dimples are asinine. Here's a mobile in where? Hialeah. Hello?
Hialeah.
Yes, sir.
Neil, how can we get a list of all Wayne's holdings and every company that he's involved with?
And what are you going to do about it?
I want to hurt this guy in the pocketbook, man.
Yeah, right.
What,
yeah, you're going to hurt him in a pocketbook. He's worth $1 billion, and you're going to hurt him in a pocketbook? Are you dreaming?
Well, we could listen. He feels every little thing. If he's crying about this, if he takes the Panthers away from us,
yeah,
okay?
Not if, when.
When he takes them away, I will. For every living thing that he has anything to do with,
yeah.
I will never go and purchase or.
How about dead things like garbage?
I'll eat it.
Okay, there you go.
That's all.
Okay.
I'll truck it up to someone else.
I think you just started a movement, man. I don't think you realize. Well, we're gonna from now on in Broward, we're gonna eat our garbage just to spite that son of a bitch.
I'm having a movement.
Okay, pal.
Bye.
Thanks. We're gonna spite that.
You son of a bitch.
That's right. We're going to start eating the garbage. No more plantation bags for you people in the city proper. No more of those garbage bags for us out there in the acres. We're going to eat our own garbage. How do you like that, Wayne? Okay? To you, pal. You bald-headed freak. Here's a lady in Miami. Hello?
Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you hear about the juror who's posing for Playboy now?
That's what the guy just called about a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't hear that. What do you think about that? Is that ridiculous?
What do you mean, what do I think about it?
I mean...
Is there something that I would think about it? Like I would even waste my time with some psychotic bitch like that?
I mean, is that, like, I just disgusts me. It's like these people are supposed to be, you know, so serious, and here they are on TV claiming about how much
They're serious about one thing, sweetheart. They're serious about writing books and posing for Playboy and making lots of money and being celebrities. And in the meantime, somebody's trying to tell us that this was about justice.
Yeah,
Who the hell are they kidding, man? This was about a circus.
Exactly.
This was about even a goddamn janitor out there in a goddamn courthouse is a big celebrity now.
Yeah,
they
now
want to eat his garbage.
These people were like, you know, Joe Schmoes before, and now all of a sudden
and now they're famous Joe Schmoes. That's right.
To pose for Playboy.
Yeah, isn't that great?
How ridiculous.
Yep.
I just wanted to hear what you wanted.
That's America for you.
All right,
Welcome
Neil.
to America, ma'am. Have a great life.
Bye.
Okay. Of course, a lot of guys want to know, what does she look like? We have an open line in Dade, 751. They don't care about principle. They don't care about the jury. They don't care about the verdict. They want to know, what does she look like, and when does the magazine come out? Which issue, baby? Open line on the green line, 1-800-944-9463. Here's Miramar. Hello?
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I just want to say that if this rumor's true, all of the ass lickers on the TV, Tony Geppetto and Jimmy Buffalo and the Buckethead on QAM, and all those personalities that licked Wayne's ass, if your eyes aren't open now, then get out of town.
Yeah.
We don't need that anymore.
Hold your breath, man.
No kidding. I just got one thing to say here, that Huizenga, he had the last laugh and he got his kicks by selling the Panthers to a bunch of goddamn hicks.
There you go.
Later.
Okay, pal. Yeah, and you know, Nashville and Wayne, it's got a good ring to it, because I was there for a month in 1980. That is the worst place. It makes Aintree, Georgia seem like Manhattan. That's how bad Nashville is. You talk about nose pickers, you talk about yahoos, you talk about rednecks, you talk about illiteracy, you talk about bigotry, you talk about hate, you talk about stupidity, you talk about Stone Age. That's Nashville, baby. And let me tell you again, just in case, I hope they do move there, and I hope that well, of course, he's not going to still own it. That's the problem. That's the problem. I wish that he would have moved him there and kept the ownership. That would be the best deal. Because they don't want nothing to do with it up there. They don't know hockey from a squash. They don't know a hockey puck from goddamn parsnips. And they interviewed a lot of people in Nashville back on CBC last year when they were doing this piece about all the rumors about, at that time, the Devils moving there. And all these rednecks said, we don't know nothing about hockey. We don't want that here. You know, that kind of stuff. So somebody's going to lose the big one on that. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil, be careful, man.
About what?
Don't let them get on and start talking about you-know-who, okay? Because we don't care about that anymore.
Yeah, okay.
All right? Hey, I'll tell you, man, I can't stand the Dolphins.
They're not talking about, you know.
I can't stand the Dolphins. I can't stand the Heat, okay?
Yeah.
I'll never, ever go to one of their games.
Yes, sir?
I despise the Marlins. I hate them like pond scum.
Right.
But I was willing to give the Panthers a chance, okay?
Yeah.
I was going to go to the game on Sunday. I wanted, to just to see what it's like, because I've never been to a hockey game.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, after hearing this, I don't know, man.
No, you still ought to come out. I want you to come out. But, we need some people there to make it at least exciting while we can grasp onto the last remnant. Huh?
I watched them on the Sunshine Network, man. They played a great game.
They played a great game. Too bad there was nobody there to see it.
Yeah, they got
and now when this thing totally leaks out, it's still in very rumor stage, but very very firm rumor. But when it completely bleeds and leaks out, man, you just wait till you see the backlash.
Yeah, I don't believe anything until I feel it in my own ass, but I can feel my pants coming down.
Trust me, man. Get the Vaseline. The moment's coming.
So we fire people. So what? 610 WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Squirt.
News, talk, and entertainment radio. 610 WIOD.
The 1 to 2 hour.
Huizenga, he is buying everything that moves. From baseball to hockey and even schlocky vinyl video stores and music outlets too. And so we say, hey, we think that you're okay. That's why we're begging. Please buy out Bloody McCaxton, Wayne Huizenga. We pray safe FLORIDA.
Yeah, Bob Rubin, it's a big league town, all right. That's why the goddamn Heat are going to be on, they're not even going to be on a goddamn light bulb. They're going to be on a station that can't be heard in Broward tonight. Everything that goes on here, man, it's Mickey Mouse. It's on a level. It's embarrassing. It's in the sandbox. And this thing on the front page, which I tried to tell you before we got that tip-off call before on this rumor, which is very strong. Well, they're not reacting to it well, it's just another article. All they're doing is giving it to you in code. Why don't they stop lying to you? Why doesn't Mickey Arison come right out and say, we don't want the Panthers here. Good riddance. They're competing for the dollar with us. Goodbye. People can't afford to come out to the Heat and the Panthers. The ticket prices are too high. We're ripping you guys off. So goodbye, Panthers. Adios. And I won't work with that bald-headed geek. I got enough money of my own. And instead of saying he will not own a team that plays in downtown Miami, why doesn't Wayne just come out and say, I'm selling him to Nashville. I'm going to take my $50 or $60 or $70 million profit. Screw you people. I wasn't in it for the game, for the fans. I'm in it for the money, just like I said the first time. Nothing has changed, including his goddamn complexion. Oh, that's right. We got that crap. Here's Deerfield Beach. Hello.
Yeah, what's with the musical anchor women on Channel 7?
What's with them?
Yeah, every time I turn on Channel 7 News, they got somebody news to... Well, bring Sally back.
Yeah, okay, well, don't turn on Channel 7. That'll solve the problem. We have an open line at Broward, 5249. Thanks, Woody. Get out of here. 524-WIOD. Go say goodbye to your Nicaraguan friends there up the street. Get them out of there. Here's Miami. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Miami had the Panthers, a great old hockey team. But Wayne Huizenga said they wouldn't fit in his regime.
Oy.
Now Neil Rogers and all his fans, we have nothing to watch. But this fan...
Okay, that was cute. That was cute. And you didn't even hear it. I should have just let it go on the air.
I heard it.
Oh. Wasn't it cute?
I'm writing it down.
Oh. We have an open line in Dade, 7519463. So what's the story? Here's Matt with Victor. Oh, no, he's still with Cricket.
Mr. Newman, we're going to do something, Matt. It would have happened.
Yeah, if Mr. Newman were going to do something to you, Matt, it would happen. Oh, that's right. They're there. Look at that. Victor and Cricket and Matt. Uh-oh.
Okay, Mr. Newman.
Uh-oh.
Let's you and I have a talk.
Yeah, let's you and I have a talk.
Just the two of us.
Isn't that cute? I wonder if Victor's going to write him a check. Do you think so? Probably Victor's got a goddamn tape recorder. Look at the look on Victor's puss. If you're not watching Young and Horny right now, you're missing. This is climactic. Yeah, thanks for bringing him by, and I hope Paul finds some good stuff in his apartment. Nice going, Cricket. You're the best, sweetheart. And by the way, get a new hair. Get some new hair. Now, what did you say about her yesterday? You wish that somebody would do her hair besides a prostitute?
No, her makeup, her eye makeup in particular.
Oh, I
the
see.
Mascara.
Oh, come on. She's
eyeliner.
okay, that Cricket. She's all right. Here's Weston on the purple line. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Uncle Neil?
Okay.
Well, I tell you, I saw 3 games last year, the Panther games.
Yeah.
And I think we lost 2 of them. We scored a combined total of about 4 goals in all 3 games.
Yeah.
And then he gave me tickets for the opener, and that was a hell of an experience. That was really nice.
Calgary game, you mean?
Yeah, the Calgary game.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see him sticking the puck, sticking the net a couple times.
Yeah.
And now, of course, when things are looking up, things are really looking down. But,
yeah.
But anyway, I'm still a Panthers fan, even if they move. I think I bought 2 more.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Even if they move? In other words, you're moving to Nashville? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess so. What the hell? No, not quite.
Uh-oh. St. Thomas is a lot better than Nashville. Hang on, pal. Purple Line, take care of that guy. We might send him on his way to St. Thomas, okay? They got a hell of a hockey team. They're having a little trouble with their arena at the moment, but they'll put it back together. Here's a mobile in Miami. Hello?
Yeah, can I speak to Howard?
Speak to Howard? Howard who? Howard Beal? Okay, we got Howard Beal right here for you, pal. Hey, Howard. Howard, you got a call over here, Howard.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Oh! Here's Palm Beach Gardens. Hello?
Hey, how you doing, Neil?
Okay, pal.
Listen, I just wanted to remind you there was one thing in the paper you were read on the air that
Howard.
time.
Howard
about
Spam. What is it?
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay, it was regarding when Huizenga was going to buy the Heat, and he was denying it, and then the guy in the paper said if he likes swimming in denial so much, maybe he should move to Egypt.
Right.
And the same thing applies to O.J. If he enjoys swimming in denial so much, maybe he should move to Egypt.
Going to be getting pretty crowded over there pretty soon, huh?
It should.
Okay.
Take Johnny Cockring and everybody else. And
maybe they
head
could
on
open
over.
up a pyramid scam. How's that?
Yeah, and listen, about the population deal.
Yeah.
There's one thing. You can compare it to your swimming pool. One day you go out there, it's a little green. The next day it's a little greener. The third day, boom, because it's not a linear progression.
Right.
It's a geometric
So in
progression.
other words, the message is do not pee in the pool.
Don't pee in the pool and keep it straight.
And don't make no more babies.
And listen, I'm going to the game on Sunday. It's
Yeah.
my first hockey game. I'm
Great.
all excited, and then all of a sudden the wind is let out of my
That's
sails.
okay. It'll still be great. Just put that in the back of your mind,
And
okay?
listen,
Just
I
put
saw
that
you
on hold.
I saw you on Jacobson's show. You
Yeah,
look great.
I do look great.
It
I'm a
was
sex pot. Okay,
that a-
pal. See you Sunday. Come by and say hi.
All right, Neil.
Okay. Open line and a purple line. That's the AT&T wireless man at Pound IOD. So in case you tuned in late, there's a very, very strong rumor right on the heels of this crap on the front page of the Herald this morning about Mr. Arison wants to build his arena down there on the waterfront by the goddamn port where they're going to build a cruise ship terminal and his 4 new cruise ships and all this other bull crap. I'm going to tell you again. If you go to see the Heat, if you buy those tickets, if you subsidize Mickey Arison, this to me is the most sinister man. He makes Wayne look like Santa Claus, okay? Mickey Arison, and I've been telling you this for a long time, but you don't want to hear it, is the most sinister man to come down the pike. And why don't we have casino gambling? Why do we have this sewer of a town instead of having a paradise with lots of jobs and lots of money and lots of tourists? I'll tell you why. Because it's selfish people like this guy who don't want to see gambling come in here would put those stupid make-believe cruise ships out of business in a heartbeat. And the Bahamas, too, Hank. How do you like that? For some goddamn truth. So these are the kind of people that are behind keeping this town in the Stone Age so they can have a stranglehold on all the money, and then they turn around and bellyache, well, you guys won't build us an arena. I only made a couple of $1 billion. Jesus. Man, I'm crying all the way to the bank, baby. I'm crying for you, pal. I hope your goddamn ships sink.
Sick hard. Then Huizenga says he owned this goddamn place. We'll fart right in Huizenga's face. When Huizenga says he'll never use my name, we'll fart right in Huizenga's face.
116 at WIOD. Paul's got the flashlight out there. He's in Matt's apartment. All of a sudden we go to black, and that means we're going to commercial, goddammit. All the good stuff's coming up the next 10 minutes. Okay, here's Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
All right, what's up?
How you doing?
Great. Listen, I'm a student at FIU, right?
That's your problem, yeah.
Well, anyway, me and my girlfriend, we always go out every weekend, whatever. And this weekend, I go, hey, let's do something different, and let's go to see, the races, horse races.
Right.
But I live in Miami, so I don't know where to go. Where's a good place? Like, I know you're
probably the
talking about
racetrack would be a good
Pompano Park.
place. Yeah, probably the track would be a real good place.
No, I know, but I mean, you're always talking about Pompano Park and
yeah.
But what place can I get? Because that's real far.
Well, how about Calder?
Where's that?
Where is that? Do you know where Joe Robbie Stadium is? It's like right next door to it.
Is that good?
Well, what do you mean? If you win, it's good, and if you lose, it sucks.
No, I mean, it's not a dump, right?
No, it's not a dump. It's fine. It's a fine place. Just avoid all the old people with the blue hair, that's all.
Because I heard once, this girl told me she went to this thing at some racetrack.
She went to a thing, yeah.
Yeah, and then she was, to the races anyway. So she was up there in some special booth, and she says that it's pathetic, the difference when you're up there and you go downstairs. You see everybody downstairs is,
Deadbeats.
Like a deadbeat, struggling. Like
well, don't go downstairs. Go like upstairs. Go up there in the, with the hot shots.
Do they have good food?
Yes, they do. Calder actually has excellent food, as a matter of fact.
All right. And tell me, do you know how to get there from Dade, or should I just not be a?
Do you know how to get to Joe Robbie Stadium? Do you know where the Turnpike is? Have you ever seen that thing called the Turnpike?
Yeah.
Because you sound like you don't leave home a lot.
No. I'm terrible with directions.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
You know where I-95 is?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in Miami, in Westchester.
Oh, in Westchester. Well, you're screwed. You can't get there from there.
Why?
No, listen to me. Get on 95 and go north, okay? Do you know how to go north on 95?
Yeah.
Okay. You go north.
Go to 95. He's going to go way. You're going to send him way east.
Will you listen to me? Shut
me?
up, George. Make it simple. No, he's trying to give you complicated directions. I'm making it simple. You go to the Turnpike, the Golden Glades interchange there, okay?
Okay, Turnpike North.
Right. Now, you know the exit, right after you get on the Turnpike, the first exit is like 199th. It's the Joe Robbie Stadium exit.
Okay, when you get on the Turnpike, 199th.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And you get off there and you go like kind of through where the stadium is, that road along there.
Mm-hmm.
And you go out there on 27th Ave or whatever it is, and you make a right, and you're right at Calder Racetrack. You just make one turn. There'll be some schmuck standing out there say, hey, how do I get to Calder? It's right next to the stadium.
Okay, wait.
So I gave you the easiest directions because you've only got to make like one turn.
Where do
I think you can handle it. Huh?
At what Street?
At the corner where you got to make a right. You go to the end of that first street there and you make a right.
All right. Hey, Neil, are you
I don't
going to
think
go
you're going
there?
to find it. Huh?
Where do you go?
Where do I go?
Yeah.
I go wherever they'll let me in. Have a great time, pal. Get out of here. We have an open line in Dade, 751-9463. Oh, there's Sharon and Nick. Look at this. This is getting pretty intense now.
She'll always be at your side, even though you were screwing my brains out and we weren't really married and the priest was make-believe and the priest said...
Father O'Toole, God.
Oh, Nick.
Hey, Nick, no lipstick today, huh, Nick? You're looking a lot butcher, I'll tell you that, sweetheart. Let's see what you got. This is so emotional, so, make-believe.
I'm going to show you something.
Do you hear that? I'm going to show you something.
Before you see it, I want you to know I already checked it out.
He says, I'm going to show you something, and before you see it, I want you to know I already checked it out.
Gosh, Nick, everything is so big.
What is it? It's a note. It's a letter. It's something. What is it? This is too tense. I'm sorry, but I'm just so right. It says, Justice of the Peace called fraud. Oh, my God. See, she's just finding out that thought they were married, and they're not. And they were doing the wicked. They were doing the deed, over and over and over, like a lot. Oh, no. Look at that. No, this can't be happening to me. Oh, no.
The best.
Okay, you better turn this on. Okay, I'm telling you, they're going to have like a shot fit right here at the end of that show. Okay, let's do a break, and when we come back, we're going to really solve this Wayne problem, this Mickey Arison problem. We're going to solve this arena problem. We're going to keep the Panthers here. We're going to start taking control of our own destiny, okay? And if these people try screwing with us, we know who to call.
610 WIOD. Sick people with power tools.
It's Friday, you bastard.
Look, it's Lucky, the little green leprechaun. Quick, let's get him. He's got the kinky charms.
Oh, they're after me kinky charms. A lustful and nutritious way to start the day. Just look what's inside. White chains, blue whips, red handcuffs, and pink hearts with green leather clovers. I can't let them catch me. I've got to get away.
We've got you.
Oh, don't paddle me behind with this hairbrush. Faster and faster and faster.
Get the hairbrush.
Oh, no.
You've got to be punished for not eating your lunch and dinner.
Oh, no, don't stop.
Hell again.
Oh, kinky charms, the breakfast cereal that loves to be eaten.
What did you say? The Panthers are packing him in? Oh, they're to the fans is where they're packing him. Okay, don't drop the Vaseline jar on the way in the arena. Let's go to Hollywood. Hello? Hollywood.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Boy, I'm dying over here.
From what?
Well, no, I was just on hold for a little over 20 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
But don't give up on this Huizenga thing.
I'm dying over here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the guy
give
needs
up on
to be...
what?
No, just keep saying what you're saying because...
well, I've been saying it for 2 years.
Well, maybe South Florida will wake up and, like you say, will grasp reality.
I don't
here.
think so. And I'll give you an example. When they have those stupid tailgate parties over at JRS before the Dolphin games, even though I'm not there, I get spy reports, and they tell me that when he gets up there on that stage and they announce him, everybody's cheering, "Hey, Wayne!" You know, like these people really love him. They don't know what a backstabber he really is.
You know, the guy gets on, he buys all this stuff and says, you know, I'm the greatest investment, and then a year later he says, well, we're losing money and the tickets go up, and, you know, we're getting it up, but not just tickets alone. And, you know, Wayne is a funny character, but I think with all the money in South Florida, why the hell don't we get our own team and say the heck with all these professionals and get guys that play with their heart and do a good time? And then we can pay $15 for a ticket, and the whole family can come out.
Get our own team of
instead
what?
of $150.
Get our own team of what? Of who?
I don't know, but with all the talent that South Florida has and all the money, you don't think that we couldn't do something and teach these mongers a lesson?
Yeah, we'll teach them something, okay? A sucker's born every minute. Let's get our own team, okay? We don't got nobody to play. We got no league. We got no arena. We got no nothing, but let's get our own team. Let's go out there and do a little rollerblading, okay? What do you say? Oh, I did hear yesterday that George is rollerblading, and that makes me very suspect because he's always talking about how sick he is and everything. So those of you who think that you're getting really good exercise and going to be in real good health by going out there and rollerblading, dream on, baby.
I'm sick from this place, though.
Oh, well, that explains
fungus.
it. We have an open line in Broward, 524-9. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, man, look at those vents up there again, huh? Since Barry Cohen was here, what was that, 2 years ago? About 2.5 years ago, nobody's even touched that damn thing in the vents either. Well, that's all right. Just till that big mouth starts opening his mouth again because it's not financially expedient for us at this time to worry about the health of our employees. Right. Attaboy, Bob. Here's a guy who's going to straighten it all out for us.
Did you notice when you're in Italy how much better you feel when you take away a stress and you eat a good meal?
Absolutely.
I just got back. I felt...
From?
Italy.
But from where?
Oh, we flew into Milan, got the hell out of there right away, went over to Venice, stayed in Venice a couple days.
Oh, that's right. You told me this whole itinerary. It seems like only moments ago. Yeah,
I know,
went to
and I'm
Venice.
back.
Now, how was Venice? Because I've never been there, but I hear it's pretty...
I'll tell you what, you will love it.
Really?
The food there is as good as Rome or as good as Florence.
Yeah.
The ambiance. The streets are so tight, and it just has... It's just...
The streets are so what?
They're tight. The roads are real narrow. You don't have any cars.
Yeah.
Right, and it's all walking.
Oh, wait a minute. I just missed the end of the show here. Matt and Victor were having some kind of a conversation there, and something... No, seriously, something heavy-duty must have been said because they don't end the week on a Friday without some really traumatic thing, and it's over. Damn it. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But anyway, we rented a car, which is probably
your fault.
A mistake. But anyway, we went from Florence to Rome through Siena.
Yeah.
And hit all the little vineyards, and we stopped in a town called San Gimignano.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of that?
No, I have not.
Oh, that was the nice.
Sounds really Italian, though.
Very, very. That was the nicest part of the trip. The countryside is absolutely beautiful.
It is.
The people, and I.
Well, I saw the countryside between Rome and Florence because we went there on the train.
Yeah. Oh, you did see it.
Mm-hmm.
Did that go along the Autobahn, or was that kind of through the mountains?
The Autobahn?
Yeah, whatever the hell the expressway.
The Autobahn in Italy?
I don't know what they call it.
It was out in the country.
But anyway, where the hell did we go wrong? I mean, the people over there have such passion for everything they do.
You want me to tell you where we went wrong?
Where?
Having British ancestors. That was where we started wrong, and it's gone downhill from there. That's right.
I'll tell you what, the people in Rome are so beautiful.
They are.
My wife was going absolutely... The police, they all look like they're 21 to 24-year-old. They all look like they're models.
But they're all over the place, and you feel very safe.
My wife got one of them to handcuff her and throw in the back of the car. It was amazing. They're just... they really are the nicest people.
And did you notice one thing? The people over there, they're enjoying their lives. They have no desire to be here.
No.
They're not lined up at the immigration thing waiting to come to America. They do like the American music and American clothing. They like the tchotchkes. But in terms of their own life over there, man, they're very happy people. And they live most of them, very modest lifestyle, but they're real happy.
American music.
Even went out to strip shopping centers.
Cigarettes and Harley Davidson.
Right, that's what they want.
That's all they want.
Right.
But listen, you don't see fat people.
Very few.
You don't see crying obnoxious babies and crying kids.
Right.
The kids are all happy. You know why? It's because of the way they eat.
Right.
I mean, I didn't watch anything. I just ordered and I ate, and I felt great.
There you go.
The wines, the cheeses, the breads. It's like, why can't we do anything like this?
Right.
But we had a blast.
Because this is America, that's why. So you were in Rome?
We we stayed in Rome for about 4 days.
Oh, great.
And then we went over to Capri.
And?
Oh, it was beautiful.
Huh.
Naples is a dump.
I'll tell you what's really interesting. When you fly out of there and you fly right over Capri, and what's the other island there?
Sorrento. Well, Sorrento's not an island. It's a peninsula. Capri.
No, the big island there.
Capri's the biggest island.
No, but what's the other island there where Napoleon was exiled to? Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just north of Capri.
You know what I did find out while I was over there? It was kind of interesting. My great-grandfather was a mafioso dom in Sicily and died in prison, so that was kind of interesting.
Ah, figures.
So anyway, from what
how come you got left out of the whole deal, huh?
I don't know. But everybody tells me you got to go to Sicily.
For what?
It's just so beautiful.
Oh, no.
You didn't like it?
I don't agree. I've never been there. You've been there?
No, I haven't.
Nah, forget that.
Oh, I hear it's like... Well, it's very Mediterranean.
Let me just tell you, now, you didn't get to Naples, right?
I did. We drove through Naples, but it was like a dump.
It is. That's what I'm getting to. The further south you get, Rome is as far south as you really want to go.
Yeah.
Because the farther south you go, the more poverty there is. And when you get down to Naples, there are schleppers, there's a million gypsies all over the place. And by the time you get to Sicily, the only people got any money are the people with a broken nose. Yeah. Like Tony Five Fingers Marino.
Well, I hear Sicily's not like that.
Yeah, right.
I hear
right.
There's a lot of money roaming around Sicily. But listen, I got to tell you a great gypsy story.
Yeah.
We knew all about them before we went over there.
How'd you know that?
Well, just friends that have been there.
Because I told you about it, that's why, yeah.
Well, I said, but anyway, so everybody's telling me use garbage zip ties on your fanny packs and on your, on everything you can use to make it harder for them to get in.
To make it harder, yeah.
So listen, there are two German couples, real stout, staunchy, arrogant, cocky, obnoxious.
Nazis, yeah.
We're right in front of the Vatican. And these two gypsy women with infants and two little kids go right up to them, pull the newspaper trick.
Right.
Where they put the newspaper under the chin. Well, the little kid...
usually they have big pieces of cardboard that they hold up to distract you while they're emptying out your pockets.
So the kid went underneath the newspaper, got in his fanny pack, and I don't know what he got out.
Yeah.
Right? He walks, she pulls the newspaper away. He realizes his fanny pack is open. He goes and grabs the gypsy while she's got her infant in her hands, grabs her by the neck. She pulls up her top and shows him her breasts and starts screaming. He backs out, and then they all scatter like bats out of hell. I mean, it was great. He's just standing there in bewilderment. Wow. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But the new trick now is...
Were they big?
Yeah, no, they were huge, and they were fake.
Oh, there you go.
The new thing now is they hand you the baby. They'll, throw the baby at you, so you'll go to catch it.
Yeah.
And then the kid...
Well, the way to respond to that is to just drop it. Yeah. Smack it. Hit it with a baseball bat.
But anyway, it's everything.
Because it's just going to be another gypsy, so kill it.
The women over there are absolutely stunning. In Rome,
almost as pretty as the guys, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's everything everybody says it is and more.
There you go.
And we have no clue here.
That's right.
No clue.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you found out for yourself. You don't think I'm just being a sourpuss.
No. In closing,
have a good
day.
Open line on the green line, 1-800, boy, do I have to go bad. It's 133 at WIOD.
610 WIOD. Mudslinging with the best of them.
Grab my junior, honey.
Oh! Sneezy and Doritos, the head of the Gambinos. They're breaking their own credos, the Gotti family. He wears expensive attire. You cross him, you'll expire. You'll ride with the spare tire. The Gotti family. Sammy the Bull.
Dead.
Elliot S.
Fed.
Kenny the Nose. Teddy the Drunk. Tony the Lip.
Bled.
So if you think you are tough, there's people that you could stuff. You won't find things are so rough in the Gotti family.
Was that Tony the Lip Marino he was talking about, or what? 139 at WIOD, so I guess we don't have to worry about too much more parking after next couple of months at the arena, huh? Here's Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Yeah, Neil.
Yes, sir.
It's just a hockey game.
Yeah.
So why are you belly aching so much?
Because I feel like it.
People call about the Dolphins and their belly aching, or college football.
So what are you belly aching? You're belly aching about. You're belly aching about our belly aching.
Belly aching.
What are you belly aching about?
Huh?
What are you belly aching about?
I'm belly aching about you.
Yeah. Well, go ache on your belly. Go get an ache in your belly, pal. We have an open line in Broward, 524-9463, 524-WID. Like I said, we'll survive without it. We live with you know what I'm saying? We'll survive. Not. Here's Boca. Hello.
Guilty.
Here's Coral Springs. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
How the hell are you, buddy?
Okay.
Things going okay?
Yeah, I feel like belly aching, though.
Yeah, that's what that guy was talking about.
Yeah.
Well, you can bellyache all you want. It's your goddamn show.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Somebody's holding a gun to his head and making him listen. I ran into a woman. I was in a store this morning. I ran into a woman, and she's looking at me, and she finally comes over and says, you are Neil Rogers. I said, yes. She says, oh, well, my husband, when you were on mornings on another station years ago, he used to make me listen to your show every morning. And I conjured up the image of her husband sitting there at the breakfast table with a gun to her head with the radio turned up real loud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I tried to get my wife
make her listen every morning.
I tried to get my wife to listen to you yesterday, but she wouldn't do it.
Really?
I don't know why.
Why? What the hell is her problem? No sense of humor?
That fucking bitch. Her name's Len. You can tell her again.
Len? Oh, well, no wonder she's got no sense of humor with a name like Len.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a couple things I was going to ask you.
Yeah?
Is Wayne Huizenga circumcised? Because I know he likes everything at a discount. I'm wondering if he is. I don't know.
Yes!
He is. Okay, good. And also, I just found out last night that
he's a skinless weenie.
Yes. I think his foreskin's on his head. I can't be sure. But I found out that your boy Luis Miguel,
yeah,
he's got a girlfriend.
You know something? You are so slow, pal. You're so slow.
All
if you're going to feed me this Daisy Fuentes crap, okay? Is that what you're going to feed me, Daisy Fuentes? And he bought her a BMW?
I didn't know about the BMW.
In addition to which, let's suppose that's all for real, which I know for a fact that it's not. But let's suppose it's for real, okay? What about it? What difference does it make?
I just thought of you when I heard it. That's
so
all.
Who cares?
You're right.
Am I going to be his boyfriend?
You would like that?
Does he lust? Yes, I would. Does he lust for my body? I don't think so.
If he knew you, he would.
There you go.
Hey, and also, I'm a little out of touch with this Atkins diet. Where can I get the book? Is it only down in Miami? I'm up in the...
No, anywhere you are, like in the mall, in the big bookstore, Walden Books or any of those. Dalton, huh?
How about like Borders?
Sure, no problem.
They got it up here?
They got it.
Oh, and the book, too?
Right.
Okay, can I call somebody a douchebag?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Hillman, you're a douchebag.
Okay, go get it.
Thank you.
And the book. Open line at Broward, 524-9463, 524-WIOD. Don't forget, Howard Wiperman, whatever that is, president of the Buffalo Club of Florida, is going to be on with Brad the Booger Belmonte, 5 to 6 on the Phil Henry Show this afternoon.
Did you...
I checked it out. Here's Miami on the purple line. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Are you paying for this call on this
Yes, we are. Yes, I personally am, right.
Thank God. Listen, you been over to the new La Tavernetta to eat yet?
No.
That food is great.
I'm sure it is.
And they both said to say hello, Carol and Chef Romano.
Yeah, they sent me a nice note.
Yeah, they're great people, and the food's terrific.
Great.
And also, we just got back from Italy for the third time a few weeks ago. And what was that, Paul Harvey Jr. on the phone before?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything he said is, I second it immensely.
Where did you go?
We went to Rome, Venice, Florence, and then we spent 4 days up in Lake Lugano, which is beautiful, right up there by the Swiss border.
Right.
And I tell you have to get up there. It's a little laid back, but the food and the scenery and the people are just wonderful.
Great.
So, in fact, we're going back for Christmas.
All right.
Getting the hell out of this place.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, because, they have it over us so much, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, listen, one other thing. OJ sucks.
Okay, pal.
Bye.
See ya. That's what his best friends say. That's the rumor. Oh, there he goes again. It's that racist son of a bitch. Oh, my God.
You son of a bitch.
Okay. Can't help myself. I'm relentless. We have an open line. It's on that purple line. That's the AT&T wireless. If you're in your car right now, you can reach over and pick that baby up and pound it. Pound IOD. And you never know what'll happen. We pay for it. Here's a lady in Hollywood. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. I'm glad I was able to get through.
Well,
Thank you, George.
So far.
I wanted to give you an update on Rosa Lopez.
Yeah. Rosa?
You can hear my dog barking because all the people are walking by my house.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people out there today. Again, unfortunately, they've got all these barricades up. They're walking right in the middle of the street. You try to drive on the street, and they don't move, and they look at you like, well, what are you doing in a car on the street? You're not supposed to be on the street.
Sister Mary Catherine. Jesus.
Boy.
Okay.
Open the door and let him go get a few of them, okay? Wipe those bastards out, those crazy fools.
And if Virgin Mary is really over there, how come the Pope didn't go to visit her when he was here last week?
Oh, he was busy up there in Georgia with that other crazy bitch.
And someone told me that she was recently ruled like medically incompetent or something.
Incontinent?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And the cop on duty out there told me that Rosa Lopez's people called the police station last night and asked them to please have the barricades up by 8 o'clock this morning.
So, in other words, she's running a police department,
She's
too,
the
over
mayor
there.
of Hollywood now.
All right, that's great. Nice to know.
Our new leader.
Nice to know that the Virgin Mary and Rosa Lopez are running the city over there. That's great.
They are. Isn't that wonderful?
Life is a beach.
Yes.
Okay, good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you, Neil.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
How do you like that? It's the 13th of the month again, so all the Getchkis are over there with Rosa Lopez to see the Virgin Mary on that Totino's pepperoni and sausage pizza. All right, there she is. It's the Virgin Mary.
Sister Mary Catherine. Jesus.
Oh, my God. A bunch of crazy people running around out there. A bunch of lunatics running around on the loose all over this world with their goddamn baloney. We saw that. Look up in the clouds. It's Jesus. It's Moses. It just spelled out the word sex up in the cloud there. See, if some of these people would get their head out of the clouds, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'd see something down here on the earth, but I doubt it. So anyway, pretty mediocre response today, and I think you ought to be pleased to know that nobody's going to have a nervous breakdown about the fact that Wayne is sticking us in the back and Mickey Arison is the biggest piece of turd that ever came down the pike. Nobody cares about that because this is a town that refuses to really care too much, and that's probably a good thing because if you did care a lot, you'd blow your brains out. So I think you're probably adopting the right altitude. Here's a lady in North Miami Beach. Hello.
Good afternoon, Neil. How are you today?
Okay.
Neil, I'm very upset with the American public, and I think
And why
there's
is
only
that?
one way for us to redeem
The
ourselves.
American public about what? What are you upset about?
About something that you have not wanted to discuss today.
Yeah.
But I think that the American
Well,
public...
why don't you find something else to think about, okay? Forget about that. It's not going to
You're
got
going to
nothing to do
like
with
this.
America.
You're going to like
Well,
this,
whether I
Neil.
like it or not, that's not what I'm telling you. I think you need to get a hobby. Mahjong is good. Doesn't cost a lot for a set. Yeah.
No. Bring up something else.
Bridge.
Nope.
Okay.
Anyway,
Hockey?
I think that the American
Hockey's good
public
for a few months anyway.
should demand that OJ be brought to federal court.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen,
wait.
find a life. Get out of here. I'm not talking to you, okay? Go get a life. Like I told you before, I'm so sick and tired of these goddamn women, the millions of them out there. That's all they know is OJ, OJ. And, of course, like I said yesterday, I go home and every one of these shows, it just now dawned on me why all of these shows are perpetuating this crap. Because who's home at that time? Well, all the women. They can't get enough of it. They're obsessed with all these talking head, stupid goddamn shows, with all these make-believe people on there having verbal fistfights on the air and hawking a China about OJ, OJ. Take OJ and blow him out your ass, lady, and get out of my face. She's very upset with the American public. Well, what about OJ? Yeah, that's the problem we got in this country is OJ. We should demand this, and we should demand that you cut the crap. That's what we should demand, lady, that you cut the bull crap with your OJ business, okay? I say officially, enough already today. I don't give a crap if he confesses over the weekend. Enough with this damn OJ.
Oh, man.
Yeah, screw you too, man. But how come Time Magazine did make him so damn black, you know? That's what Montel was all upset about yesterday. That to me, seriously, somebody should have been shot on that show yesterday. I'm telling you right now. He's on there pretending to be doing a show about how awful it is that the media is turning this into a racial thing, and he's having practically a race riot right there on the goddamn air. He's got the whites and the blacks, and they're screaming at each other, and this poor goddamn woman is trying to say 10 words. I told you we're discussing race here today. You forgot what we're talking about. You stupid bitch. You're spoiling the whole damn deal. And how come Time did make him so black? As if somehow that has something to do with anything. We only started suspecting he was guilty after Time made him so black. That's part of the big white conspiracy to darken the images of all blacks. The only one they left out was Montel. He looks pretty white to me. And doesn't he have a white wife, by the way? I think we found out.
Blonde, yeah.
Oh, yeah, blonde white wife. Some of these guys, they like the blondes, baby.
Former stripper with fake boobs.
Talk about the pot calling the kettle Caucasian. She's got fake boobs, too? Well, she must have 3 of them, then.
You got your Yankees and Reds, Braves and Indians, a little college football here, some hockey over there. Pat Riley says focus on the players, not the coach. What does that all mean? Nothing. Until you say Dolphins. Now you're talking. Dolphins on radio. News, talk, and entertainment radio. 610 WIOD.
Oh, man.
Okay, 153 at WIOD. By the way, there's another rumor that I just started. The Dolphins are moving to Los Angeles, which I think is going to get a lot of people even more upset. Here's a mobile in Plantation. Hello.
Uncle Neil.
Yeah.
You're the best, Uncle Neil.
Yeah.
If they lose you, they lose everything. Hey, Neil, you know why OJ's going to do well in prison?
Let's go to North Miami Beach. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great show, buddy.
Okay.
Listen, I want a little talk about politics today.
Politics?
Yeah, something, let's get off like all the crap.
Politics?
Yeah,
let's talk about something really meaningful. Politics.
Who front runner for 96? Who do you like?
Front runner for 96?
Yeah.
I would say Matt Sundin.
I was thinking Eric Desjardins, huh?
No, he's a defenseman, man. They don't score a lot.
Yeah. But
that's why they always stay at the rear.
I just came down here from Connecticut since last November.
Yeah.
I think I'm in a foreign country.
You are? What do you mean you think you're in a foreign? Did you bring your passport, I hope? Because you might get deported pretty soon, man.
I think they're going to deport me.
You'll never get out. No, they won't deport you. You'll never get out.
Oh, my God.
You'll never get back into the States.
And what I can't believe is Phil Graham and Bob Dole coming to Miami, speaking to the Cubans, saying,
yeah.
Oh, okay, no problem. We can have Spanish and English as official languages.
Liberty, Paris, Cuba. Liberty, Paris, Cuba.
There you go.
Jesus, man, we need to send some of these
Thank God we don't got no politicians that pander to any of these hysterical ethnic groups. You know what I'm saying? Thank God we don't have that.
We need to start, exporting some of these Cubans back.
Some of these Cubans, you just got here from Hartford and you're picking on the Cubans already. What the hell's wrong with that? What's that all about?
I've never seen a group so cocky and...
You're talking about the exiles, okay? Those old farts. They'll be dead pretty soon. They're all dying off. Don't worry about that.
How come there's not an Italian exile community or a black exile community?
They're on their way over to Sicily right now, as a matter of fact. If you don't watch yourself, they're going to get your ass.
I couldn't believe that Dago just called.
Get with the program, man, and stop being such a goddamn jackass, okay?
Hey,
have a great life. Here's Hollywood. Hello.
Neil, how are you?
Okay.
Hey, about this O.J. juror?
Yeah. We have an open line in Dade, 751-WIOD, 1 in Broward. The answer is yes, by the way. 524-9463 and 200. How do you like those last two calls put together there, huh?
3 in a row.
Huh? Let's go for 3 in a row?
So we can get the coup, the Klux, and the Klan.
Oh.
Liberty, Paris, Cuba. Liberty, Paris, Cuba.
Okay, let's see how many times he needs to say that before that thing comes back on.
Liberty, Paris, Cuba.
3.
Liberty, Paris, Cuba.
4.
Liberty, Paris, Cuba.
5.
Liberty, Paris, Cuba.
6. Oh, don't say sex on the air. That's bad. Here's Deerfield. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Okay.
I'm curious. You keep on talking about O.J.?
No, I do not keep talking about O.J. Everybody that calls talking about O.J., they get hung up on like you. Here's Weston on the purple line. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
What's up, buddy?
What can we do for you, pal?
Hey, you got to calm down, man.
I'm very calm. I'm almost in a coma. What can we do for you, like I said the first time?
Hey, it's raining cats and dogs out.
Okay, thanks for the good report. Here's Miami. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey, good talking to you.
Good last 10 minutes here. Real solid 10 minutes of broadcasting. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, a couple things. I wanted to talk to you, first of all, about the concert.
Yeah.
I was able to get a hold of the tickets on Sunday for Sunday show.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to take my wife over there and...
She'll love it.
Oh, good.
And you might enjoy it, too.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. One other thing. We were thinking about moving over to Broward, but we haven't decided between...
Moving over to Broward? From where?
From Dade.
Oh, but you do have a passport, then?
Well, I'm hoping.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. As far as refinancing, what's better, to go through a bank or a mortgage institution? Or at least in your opinion?
I've never done it, so I'd be the last one to give you any advice.
Really?
Yeah.
If we were to consider Broward, where would you consider something like Pembroke Pines or Hollywood?
Pembroke Pines would be great, right out there by all those old people. Oh, my God. What is... and there's a good McDonald's out there, too, right in the corner of Taft and Hiatus. I bet you George eats there all the time, right next to Publix and Eckerd's and that pizza joint, and that guy, that eye doctor that don't know nothing. Here's a mobile in North Miami Beach. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
I'm a man from Connecticut, right outside of Hartford, and I'd like to say a couple things.
How can we get 2 people from Connecticut, like, out of 4 calls now? How's that possible?
I've been here 3 years.
Yeah.
The guy, get used to the Cubans.
Well, that guy was just picking on everybody. He was just an asshole.
He was. I love the Whalers, man.
Yeah.
Except for one thing.
Well, they're going to be leaving, too, man. They're doing like 7,000 people a game. They're on their way out.
You know what? When I was...
They'll wind up in Memphis.
10 years ago, they raised their prices to like $30
Yeah.
for the worst seats in the place.
Yeah.
And that was 10 years ago.
They're sure packing them in, aren't they, man?
Oh, hey, the Hartford Whalers
One good thing about the Whalers, when you buy a seat in the upper, the nosebleed seats, you can sit right down there by the glass because there ain't nobody there.
There ain't nobody there.
Right.
We're the training spot for the rest of the whole NHL.
Plus, they got a crappy team, too, by the way.
It's the worst.
They really suck.
I like the Bruins.
Okay, good luck to you, pal. They stink, too, by the way. I saw them a little bit last night against the Sharks. I don't know who won that game, but Fred was getting psychotic. But the Bruins look like the same old Bruins. They do the same every year. They're like a day late and a dollar short. And they just don't have that fire. Somebody needs to light a fire under their ass. Here's Hialeah. Hello.
Hey, Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
Luis Miguel.
God.
God.
Yes?
That song, Eres Tu, what album's that on?
What album is it on?
Yeah,
it's on, what's the name of that album, George? It's like, the one that's in that thing in there. It's like the old one where he's like, what is the name of that? Oh, it's called Soy Como Quiero Ser. That's what it's called.
Okay,
Just
I'll
came
go
back
for that
to me.
one. Why aren't you going to meet him?
What do you give me a look like that, George? That's the name of the album.
Why aren't you going to meet him, Neil?
What do you mean? I'm going to meet him. I'm taking him home. I'm taking him home. Yeah.
Hey, go give him a big squeeze and tell him you love him.
Okay.
I'll give
him a little tongue for you, pal.
Okay, take care, buddy.
So anyway, I'm going to take him home. You won't see him. That Daisy won't see him no more. I'll guarantee you that. I'm going to lock him up, put him away in a closet, and once in a while open it up and check him out, throw him a bone. So anyway, I guess that's pretty much it for the week. I just want to close with a very important message. In fact, I got it for two people. First of all, for Wayne.
You son of a bitch.
But more especially, I want to send it out to our good, close personal friend, the Frankenstein of South Florida, Mickey Arison.
You son of a bitch.